Oh, receiving guest requests. Molly, don't pet the phone. Such a silly kitty. We're doing a live again. It's been a while since I've done a live. Come here, my little precious baby. Ugh. Sweet. It's been a while since I've done a live. Hello, guys. Holy crap. Now, I'm gonna wait to see if anyone shows up by going back over what we've already read, because it's been a while. Nothing fail after linger, drifting with the warmth and understanding, leaving Sparrow keen for the next ghostly XP life, or afterlife for that matter, was a full of surprises. This was just the beginning. Does it really matter, though, how long it's... What were you doing? Molly? What were you doing? Do not ruin my books. Oh, you are so precious. Oh, let's see. I know it's been a while since I've done a live, so I do apologize. Things have been so hectic lately. I had to go into, I transferred to a different department at my workplace, so that was a experience. Why do you have to be so adorable, Molly? You are so being cute right now. You are so my cat is being so adorable. Hello! Welcome. I know it's been a while. I don't know if you were here for the first 3 parts, but we are doing a read. We're gonna continue reading Murder Most Awkward. It is an AI generated book. I paid for it, so you guys didn't have to. And if you guys have ever saw like these go all over your For You page, yeah. I wasted the $50, so you guys didn't have to. And it is an experience. It's not really written well, but that's what I kind of get for having AI write for me. But it is definitely an experience. Boop, boop, boop. I'm currently also being attacked by my cat. She's being an adorable little monster. Come here. Say hello. Ain't she cute? Oh, hush. You adorable little cretin. So if the phone bounces, that's why. You were so cute. Oh. Hi! Alright. Can you guess what we're doing? It's been a while. Nah. What do you mean, nah? You mean you don't want to finish hearing the worst AI... You good, Molly? You need my voice? What do you mean? Yep. Molly, I think we're having technical difficulties. Are we having technical difficulties? Hello! Priv, Solar, hello. Solar, okay. Well, you said that you needed my voice. Like, I didn't know if, like, you could hear me or not. So, you guys can hear me? Sorry, there is. Oh, that's lovely. I don't know if you guys can see this, but AI Summary has just updated saying, reading an AI generated book called Murder Most Awkward. Guess what happens next? That's kind of funny that we're reading an AI generated book and the AI generated part of TikTok went, psst, guys, they're reading my work. Now, for a lot of you who doesn't know how I do my reading of books is I read, but you also get my commentary. So I can't get flagged for copyright content because the world is very sensitive on that, and yeah, people should get recognition. I think that's the word. They do deserve to get recognized. Yeah, I'm dumb. My volume was completely down. I've done that so much. Molly, stop being adorable. Ugh. Come on. We're gonna be evil villains. Ready? Ready? We gotta do this right. We're reading AI generated stuff. We gotta be evil villains. Ready? Okay. So we are going to be on chapter 6, and I know it's been a long time since I've read from this book. Shh. Molly, we're supposed to be evil villains. Evil villains pet their cats during monologue of the plan. Ow! Elbow. So how I do it is I read books, but you also get my monologue, and then you also hear me fight with my speech impediment my inability to speak properly and grammatically correct. Stop it. And so if I have trouble pronouncing a word, I usually go, "Hey Alexa, say hello."
Hey there. What's up?
Nothing much. You're going to be my assistant in reading. So technically...
Perfect. I'm totally here for that. Your shopping activity suggests you're seriously invested in digital reading with that Kindle Scribe setup.
Alexa, stop! They do not need to know about what all is on my bookshelf right now. That's a surprise. Like Danny Moda talking every 2 seconds. Who's Danny? Oh, Danny! The guy who does a lot of like live reactions. That Danny. Who has a vendetta against the voice actor Fizzaroli. That's pretty funny. Though I don't have any grudges against any voice actors. Just my cat, who thinks it's funny to eat my toes when I'm not paying attention or if she's in the zoomies. But so what we do is I read, or I try my best to read aloud. You guys get my commentary. You get to hear me struggle in trying to pronounce things. And if I don't know what a word is, I go to my little buddy Alexa, which is kind of ironic, counting Alexa's also AI generated. So I'm basically reading an AI generated book while AI on TikTok is going, this is what we're doing today. And then I have an AI that helps me read. So, yes, best reaction videos ever. But I think, now I'm trying to remember what all has happened in this book. But a lot has happened in this book. I'm going to move this book so you can continue chasing your tail. But if you go after my feet, we're going to have a problem. They're the best. Yes. Okay, so so to explain this AI book, you basically answer like some questions, and then AI creates the story. Like, it gives you a bunch of prompts of, hey, you answered these questions, so these are our ideas. Are you an animaniac? Because I know for a fact you're not a dog. You have never chased your tail before. What in the fudge is happening? literally watching my cat chase her tail and this. Did the rabies shot mess with you? I'm sorry. But you had to have it to be able to continue living with me. What is wrong? She just fell off the bed. Okay, so basically what this is also I get highly distracted, so I am sorry. So what this is basically you answer questions and then the AI gives you prompts of different types of stories that it can tell. Like you have your fantasy, you have your horror, you have action or sci-fi. I forgot which one it was. I think there was only 3 options, and those were the 3. And I went with horror. And I answered the questions, like I made up a little character and everything. And I answered the questions based off this character. And it spits out this. I wish I could say it is fool's gold. Like they go, yes, an amazing artwork, amazing story written by AI with your answers. If you've ever watched the other 3 parts, you know how much I disdain this book. And it is... Oh, you're writing the amazing digital fanfic? Awesome. Are you excited for episode 9? I am. Though I am kind of little... upsetty spaghetti with the community right now, the fandom, because how someone had leaked it and how they behaved because of it. Yeah. Oh, my hair tie. Alright, so, I don't know what happened in chapter 5, and I don't think it really matters, counting it's an AI-generated book. I heard the leak was, of course the leak would have been an AI thing. I bet you it's Kane being mad that he got from episode 8. But I don't remember what all has happened, so I do have the first 3 parts, chapters 1 through 5, on my YouTube channel. So if you would like to watch those, go right ahead, because this part will also be uploaded to my YouTube once it is done. But, so just a clarification, because I read the title of chapter 6. I said that the character likes reading. Now, I did... Huh? Try to say something. What was that? TikTok is giving me weird suggestions and I don't understand what they're at. Oh, what it's wanting me to do. I think it's the AI. But, so when I answer the questions in here, I put down the character likes reading dark romance books, smut books, and everything else. So, there is a lot of inappropriate content so far in this book. And I'm still questioning on if TikTok is okay with me saying this stuff. I haven't been flagged yet, so... But... I kid you not. Chapter 6 is literally, its title is The Case of the Missing Butt Plug. I'm going to try to be an adult when I read this chapter, because I have a feeling it's going to say butt plug a lot. So, yay. And I'm pretty sure there was a murder that happened. If I read incompatible frequencies, I can prob deal with this. I don't know what book that is. Hi, Kobe. I think that's how it's pronounced, right? Kobe? Or is it cob? Like corn cob. I want to say it's Kobe. It's a fanfic on Tumblr. Now, the fanfics I read can go really weird. Weirder than this thing has gone so far. So, we're gonna start and try not to get as completely distracted, but who knows what will happen. Hello to all the new people. I'm currently reading an AI-generated book. I paid for it, so you guys don't have to. I'm pretty sure all y'all have seen stuff, commercials, trailers, whatever you want to call it on TikTok, on your For You page, going, buy me, it's real fun. The writing sucks. It is pure torture. I think if I had to torture somebody, I would go, read this. So.
Salutations!
Also, my cat is being really weird. I had to give her yearly rabies shot so she can continue living with me, because my apartment complex is very strict about her having her shots. She just literally spent like about I don't know how long chasing her tail like a dog, and she's never done that before, or I don't think she has, but she is very known for throwing a lamp at my head when I'm asleep, so she does weird things. It says the same thing twice and then gaslit us. Yes, it does! That is right! A good portion of this book could have been cut in half because it repeats the same thing and then gaslights us when... Yeah, that is correct. It is literally have driven me fucking insane. Sorry, fudging. Sorry, TikTok. Fudging insane. Gotta keep it a little bit clean. Molly, you were weirding me out, girl. All these people are going to think I'm crazy. Or crazier than normal. Alright, so, Chapter 6, The Case of the Missing Butt Plug. This is going to be a living nightmare. Sparrow stood in the middle of their murder workspace in an enigmatic alcove. There we go. Hidden among the twisted trees of the woods and stared in belief. Right where their prized and rather flamboyant... Can someone keep a tally for how many times I am forced to read butt plug? Because this makes 2. Rather flamboyant butt plug. How can a butt plug be flamboyant? Thank you, Solar. Because now it's 2. 2 times I've had to say this phrase. Apparently we have a very flamboyant butt plug. Was simply nestled among an assortment of blades, vials, and darkly themed paraphernalia. There was now an unnervingly empty... Your right phone, my little notification. If you guys heard that, that is Alistair saying, oh, what now? That is my notification. And it goes off at the right time. Always. Vials and darkly themed paraphernalia, there was now an unnervingly empty space. The horror of the moment slowly washed over them. No, 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 Sparrows shrieked, their voice echoing through the eerie silence of the woods. This cannot be happening. Sorry, it says can't, but yeah. Calm down, Sparrow, Silas, their ever-present ghostly companion, insisted with an air of unearthly nonchalance. Sorry. Calm down, Sparrow. As he attempted to phase into a more visible state. It's just a butt plug, after all. Just a butt plug? Sparrow nearly screeched in disbelief. This wasn't just any ordinary butt plug. It had texture. Wait! A very vibrant color that screamed artistic expression. They fell to their knees, hands clenched in panic on their lurid collection of tools. What if someone else finds it? I can't have my artistic endeavors compromised. I think we can go... Guys, it's textured. Yay! Hello to all the new people. We are reading an AI-generated book that I paid for, so you guys didn't have to. You must have seen all this all over your For You page about a year or so ago. I did you guys a favor and wasting my money so you didn't have to. It's bad. Yeah, chapter 6. If you have not, if you weren't here for the beginning, chapters 1 through 5 is on my YouTube, page, in 3 other parts. This is part 4. I'm already hating this. Most people don't have murder-themed decor like you, Clara chimed in, her ghostly image flickering at the edge of Sparrow's periphery? I think it's periphery. She flipped her long, ethereal hair in nonchalance. Do you really think anyone's going to poke around your workshop? It's in the middle of the fucking woods. Yeah. Have you not seen people? People, they see weird things and go, I know that's supposed to be a fairy trap, but I want to touch it. It's like telling a woman, don't pet pet the bear or don't pet the wolf. And we go, puppy! We see something weird, we're gonna touch it. That's why there's so many horror movies. We don't learn. Can't risk it, Sparrow muttered, standing up abruptly. I'm not standing. My leg would give out. I'm sorry. AI, stop trying. Reading an AI-generated horror book chapter, guess if the story gets... AI. Foot off, AI. I'm already reading your crappy written books. Stop trying to summarize what my show is. At least I can give this AI credit. It at least kind of grammatically is correct. Can't risk it, Sparrow muttered, standing up abruptly and running a shaky hand through her tousled hair. Oh, cool, I don't have knots today. Okay, let's brainstorm here. Who could have possibly taken it? Silas straightened slightly, adopting a fox, serious demeanor. Let's consider the suspects. What about Frank? He's always had a weird fascination with unusual objects. Ah, so a normal person. Oh, don't get me started on Frank, Sparrow groaned. Ever since he became a ghost, he acts like he has nothing but time and no respect for personal boundaries. This book doesn't have personal boundaries. I found him trying on my vintage knife collection last week. Who knows what he'd do? Solar, make it 6. Ready? Who knows what he'd do with a butt plug? The possibilities are endless, guys. What would one do with a butt plug? A man with nothing to lose could definitely involve himself with such unique items, Clara agreed, nodding sagely. What's next? What the hell is this book trying to get me to say now? The intimate spatula. Alright. I didn't know spatulas had feelings. Is this another Pixar movie? Don't give him ideas! Sparrow exclaimed, pacing around the room, trailing fingers along the edges of various tools that hung from the walls. We're in the woods. Where the hell is the walls? Oh my god. Alright, gaslighting number 1, guys. The woods have walls. But yet we're in the woods. With no walls. Okay, what if it got Margot? She's always interjecting unsolicited. Oh yeah, to all the new people, I have a speech impediment that makes it really hard for me to pronounce things, so you get to watch me suffer until I finally give up and go, hey Alexa, how do you pronounce Uncolicted? Well, fudge you too, Alexa. Alexa, how do you pronounce Unsolicted?
Unsolicited.
That is not how you pronounce that. Unsolicited.
You're absolutely right. I should have been more careful with that pronunciation. The correct way to say unsolicited is unsolicited.
No. How you said it.
I understand. Thanks for the correction.
Unsolicited. Unsolicited. Alexa, what's wrong with you? It's unsolicited. Guys, AI. Where was I? Oh, yeah, advice about personal wellness and comfort. Last time I saw her, she was ranting about self-care like it was a holy grail. Hey now, self-care is very important depending on what the self-care is. Just saying. Silas chuckled. Margot? With your butt plug, that makes 7. She'd probably return it with a coupon for a yoga class and a lecture on reopening your chakras. Hey now, let's not make fun of chakras, okay? They have to be online for this. Clearly, mine is not. Sparrow could hardly contain their laughter. The image of Margot and the ghostly school teacher. Sorry. The image of Margot, the ghostly school teacher. I'm pretty sure I did not say the. Floating around with a yoga mat in one hand and a butt plug, that makes 8, in the other, was absurd enough to lighten their despair. But seriousness crept back as they contemplated their next move. Okay, honey, need to think like a detective. Sparrow said, their eyes narrowing with determination. Determination of what? I need to track down the last witness who experienced... No, we don't. We don't. Number 9. Experience with the butt plug. We do not need to track down this person. I do not need to know what they did with it. I'm sure one of you guys saw something. I hope not. If I randomly leave, it's because I have... That's fine. The thunderstorms that's been going around has been messing with my internet service too, so I completely understand. That's why I also post this to YouTube. Yay. To all the new people, hello! We're currently reading an AI-generated book that has been driving me absolutely freaking nuts. Because it gaslights, it makes no sense. And right now, I want to just burn it. Because it made me say butt plug 9 times. Clara perked up. And I hate the fact that my name's in this book, even though I didn't put my name in it. I saw Lila around here the other day. Thankfully, it's spelled wrong. It's spelled Lila. Mine has an E. She always dabbles in artistic experimentation. Maybe she thought it was something to incorporate into her own art. Lila? Sparrow exclaimed, exasperation creeping into their voice. She's already well into her ethereal phase of life and loves to stir the pot with darkly poetic installations. Who knows what she'd do with it? I don't know. I don't want to know what she does with it. I don't want to know what any of them does with it. Exactly, said Silas, floating over to an old crate that served as... Where the fuck did this crate come from? We're in the woods. That served as their impromptu brainstorming board. Okay, so we have a wall that magically appeared. Now we have a crate that magically appeared. Book, make fudging sense, please. Right, so what would that entail? Perhaps something edgy, like a sculpture or an installation titled The Loss of It. I don't want to read this anymore. The loss of innocence through annual expiration. I'm gonna burn this book. Sparrow and Claire erupted into laughter. I ain't laughing. The tension slowly dissipating as they struggled to catch their breath. That sounds like a bestseller at the art fair. No, it doesn't, but it probably would sell something. Claire joked, wiping a tear from her eye. My tear is from the fact that I had to just read that. It's not from laughter, guys. It's from I just literally said the loss of innocence through anal exploration. But in all seriousness, if Lila has it, she's probably turned it into a bloody masterpiece by now. Right? Sparrow agreed, shaking their head to regain focus. So, we're clear on our suspects. Frank's fascination, Margaret's wellness agenda, and Lila's artistic throws. We should probably ask around. I don't want to know what they did with it. Fine, but I should lead the investigation, Sparrow declared. Wait. Sorry, I skipped a whole sentence. We should probably ask around. Well, it sounds like a ghostly investigation is in order, said Silas, his tone shifting from jest to genuine excitement. Nothing like a little ghostly bonding while solving a mystery. I'd rather not. If you have been here since chapter 1, you have probably noticed that we have done nothing but solve mysteries this whole entire time. They haven't even been good mysteries. Fine, but I should lead the investigation. There we go. Sparrow declared, I have more experience in murder than any of you in etiquette. Okay. What's the price of rice in that sentence? But they emphasized their declaration with an exaggerated hand gesture. Let's get to it, then, Claire encouraged, her light seeming to waver. enthusiasm. Off to question the living dead. How thrillingly ironic. With newfound purpose, Sparrow, Clara, and Silas ventured into the dark woodland, flinging rustling leaves with their footsteps. Each hill and hollow was laden with memories of past attempts at gory archery. But tonight's hunt, there is no A in that word right now, had taken an oddly humorous tone, one that wasn't typical for the usual obsessions of singular intent. Oh, how I hate this book. I'm glad I saved you guys $50. My wallet's crying now because it's going, why did you spend $50 on this book when you could have bought a better book? The first stop was supposed to be in Frank's haunt. There's the A. I knew it was coming. Where ghostly accountants congregated to reminisce about balance sheets and tax returns. I thought they were dead. No, sorry. Living dead. Yeah, living dead. I swear to God, if I have to do taxes when I'm dead, I'm gonna be pissed. Accountants congregated to reminisce about balance sheets and tax returns, a veritable foundation for ghostly accountants. As they drew closer, Thorn Grove, a spectral glade where numbers... I have 9. Did I miss any? No, you haven't. It's still 9. I feel like we're going to be... If it says at 12, it's going to be a Christmas song then. The 12 butt plugs of Christmas. Hello to the new people. This is an AI-generated book. It has decided that Chapter 6 is going to be about butt plugs. Murder and butt plugs. Yay. No. Don't worry, Solar. You came just in the right of time to continue the count. As they drove closer, Thorn Grove, a spectral glade where numbers drifted aimlessly on the winds, came into view. A group of specters gathered, flickering in and out of chatty banter. Sparrow squinted and peered into the masses. Frank! You see my butt plug, buddy? We're at 10. Sparrow called out, a mix of courage and embarrassment coloring their words. I wouldn't be very courageous if I had to scream in the middle of a gathering going, have you seen my butt plug? I think I ought to be going individually, going, have you seen Frank? Have you seen Frank? Hey, have you seen Frank? No, just screaming out, going, where the fuck is my butt plug? Well, hell no. I would not do that. Oh, don't worry. And guess what now? We're going to be at 11. Yay. A butt plug? Not really on my radar, love. Frank responded, casually swirling around a vortex of expiration dates and financial woes. However, if I did find it, I'd probably put it on my balance sheet under creative assets. It would have been funnier if, when AI wrote that joke, they had bolded the word ass, put a hyphen, and then put sets. But they missed out on the opportunity, and that's sad. Sparrow slapped a palm against their forehead. Suppressing laughter. I would not be well, okay, yeah, maybe. Suppressing laughter. Well, the investigation begins with... Wait! Whoa! Frank interrupted, flickering into view just in time to add a hint of drama to the scene. There's been something flying around about an incident involving Margaret. What did she do? Clara inquired, her curiosity piqued. Let's just say the yoga class didn't go as planned. I wonder what could have happened. Frank said dryly, a slight chuckle escaping his spectral lips. A misplaced... We're at 12. A misplaced butt plug was reportedly found lodged in... Lodged in the petunia planter at the entrance? That's a plant, right? Petunia. Yeah, I think that's a plant. God, I hope it's a plant. Great! Sparrow sighed as Great! Sparrow sighed as panic surged back. How can you sigh and panic at the same time? So it's time to revise our suspect list? we're now up to 12 butt plugs. That's what you missed, Solar. We're now up to 12 butt plugs. And me questioning is Petunia is a plant, because apparently at the yoga class that Margaret goes to, someone found a lost butt plug inserted into a petunia platter. God, I hope that's a plant. Because if not, that's going to be very awkward. So it's time to revise our suspect list. Margaret's on our suspect list. You also just came back into the book now gaslighting me again, or going, well, we haven't mentioned Margaret yet about the whole it could be a suspect. When they have. Well, at least we're getting closer, Silas said. Onward, then, to Margaret's realm of wellness. I think I'd rather not go to Margaret's realm of wellness. If I'm going to be dead, I don't want to exercise. I mean, I don't exercise as it is. I should exercise. But I count my job as exercise. It's a lot of squatting and lifting and walking. You know, if I'm dead, that would be my personal hell of having to go and exercise all the time. Yeah. As they prepared to venture further into the woods, now not only a murder ground but a comedic farce, the trio knew their wild escapade had just begun. Excitement buzzed within them. For me, it's dread. Dread is fizzling in my carbonated, blood vessels of what could go wrong. What could this book do? Excitement buzzed within them, but worry hung like an ominous storm clouds overhead. Answers awaited them alongside. Well, phone? Give me a moment and I'll continue reading before you ask what now. It's ominous storm clouds, phone. That's a what now. Answers awaited them, alongside the vivid potential for even more haphazardly dark hijinks. Yay. Sparrow led the way deeper into the woods, determined to unravel the mystery of the missing... We're now at 13. The missing butt plug. 13 butt plugs. And we're only... how many pages into this chapter? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages into this chapter, guys. And we've said butt plug 13 times. Yay. Wonderful. That had been snatched from their grasp. The moonlight filtered through the twisted branches above. I swear to God, the amount of times I've said butt plug in this chapter and we don't use the butt plug as a murder weapon, I'm going to be mad. Because it had me literally say butt plug 13 times in 4 pages. I will be mad if we do not use this as a murder weapon. What is that face for? Why are you sad, Solar? Are you sad that we're saying butt plug 13 times? I'm going to clip all the times you said. If you do, tag me so I can blind react. Oh my sweet Jesus. Because it's going to be like that one video where someone's like, shit, damn, darn, no, fuck, ah. It's just a bunch of clips of just someone go, no, shit, I won't post it, but I will have it. You better, no, I want to be able to do a blind react to it. I think that would be funny, or at least give me a copy of it, so that I can record myself reacting to it. I'm gonna die. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Hello to the new people who are questioning on why I'm having a conniption for the fact that I've said butt plug 13 times. We are currently reading chapter 6 of an AI-generated book that I spent money for so you didn't have to. Yes, parents. I completely forgot parents. My parable have my TikTok. Okay. Fair enough. I guess I'm gonna have to make I might have to make my own edit. God, that's gonna be a lot of hours of editing. But for the people who are new, hello. We are currently reading, chapter 6 of this AI-generated book where you answer questions and it creates a story. I am having a conniption because I thought it was gonna be funny, and I like to try things for you guys so you guys don't have to waste your money or your time on it. And so I wasted my money, and my wallet is crying because this is probably one of the worst purchases I have ever purchased. Because it makes no sense. And this book, in 4 pages, has managed to make me say butt plug 13 times. It makes no sense, it gaslights, and it's really badly written. Like, really badly written. I've read a book that I couldn't stand, and this one makes that one look good. That's saying something. So, and how I do my reading is I commentary as well as I read. And then, because I have a speech impediment, I have trouble saying certain words. So I have Alexa, don't start talking, woman. Not yet. I have not asked the question.
Well, that's one way to set boundaries. What can I help with?
Alright, sassy Miss Sass. I don't need your help right yet. But thank you for being appreciative.
Got it. I'll be here when you're ready.
Thank you. She helps me pronounce words that I have trouble pronouncing, or if it's a word I don't know, I ask, and I go, hey, what does this mean? And it tells us. We learned something new! Yay! But I hate this book with a burning passion, and I am reading it at this point for shits and giggles. Because, yeah. My cat is with us, so if you see the camera go, it's because she's headbutting it. A couple of minutes ago, she was chasing her tail like a dog. I don't know why. It was just, So, the moonlight filtered through the twisted branches above, casting an ethereal glow that seemed fitting for such a bizarre investigation. When did we get back to the trees? We're back at the trees. We're back in the woods. Okay. Okie dokie. The moonlight filtered through the twisted branches above, casting an ethereal glow that seemed fitting for such a bizarre investigation. Silas drifted beside them, while Clara flitted. I think that's flitted. Flitted. That's flitted. Flitted behind. A also likes to use words that could have been used with different words, but it wants to sound intelligent. Her ghostly presence providing an unusual but comforting glow. All right, Sparrow declared, trying to adopt a more serious tone. Oh, sorry. All right. To maintain our investigative integrity, we need a system. Each ghost gets one question and we take notes. Who knows what nuggets of wisdom we might uncover? Yeah, that's totally serious. Clara's ghostly form flickered in agreement. Sounds official. I've always wanted to be part of a ghostly task force. With a mischievous grin, Sparrow replied, let's call ourselves the Spectral Sleuths, the foremost detectives of the afterlife. Or, we could not have a name, but okay. As they trekked into the darker recesses of the woods, they first stumbled upon Lila. I don't want to know what the character that's named after me that I didn't even put my name in did with this item. Who was perched on a large stone as if it were her artist's easel. Dressed in a flowy white gown that glimmered under the moonlight, she looked like a vision conjured by a delicate painting. Hey, Lila. Please get my name out of the book. Sparrow called out, raising a hand. We're on a mission. Have you seen We're up to 14. The glorious butt plug that belongs to me? Lila's eyes sparkled with interest. 15. A butt plug? Now that's a conversation starter. Wafting through the air of the artistic elegance. Very elegant, Silas smirked. But seriously, did you see it? I might have, or maybe it was just a figment of my imagination. Lila answered, biting her. Let's not bite the lip. To suppress a giggle. We're already talking about butt plugs. Do not bite the lip. People might get the wrong impression. I know I'm getting the wrong impression because the amount of times I have said butt plug. Oh, sweet Jesus. Hey AI, how you put in the whole AI summary? A person has said butt plug 15 times in like 6 pages. That might bring more people. There was that particular evening when I was experimenting with a new sculpture. I thought about using it as a part of my installation titled The Absurdity of Desire. It was intriguing, to say the least. Sparrow felt their heart pounding with a strange blend of excitement and horror. We're up to 16. You used my butt plug as inspiration for your art? What was your creative process like? Now this one I do want an answer to. What was the creative process? What made them think, yes, let's use this item?
What now?
Exactly, phone. A what now? Oh, it was a color... No. Oh, it was a colorful journey. Imagine a giant... No. Are we at the 7? What was the number that we're at? 16, right? I think it was 16. Solar, my counter. Was it 16? 16. Okay. Add one more. Oh, it was a colorful journey. Imagine a giant pulsating heart with a butt plug at the center, symbolizing both love and intimacy. Artistic genius at its finest. I'm gonna die. I'm okay with reading these books to myself and saying all this to myself in my head. But there's children on TikTok, AI. There's children. I know some of them watch things that they shouldn't be watching. And I know I make cringy videos. I'm cringy at heart. But a person can only say butt plug so many times until it loses its funniness. Alistair would not approve. No, he'd probably have smacked Angel Dust across the head with the amount. Angel Dust wrote this book. That and Nifty. Nifty and Angel Dust wrote this book. That's what I'm going with. Lila laughed, but her joyful expression faltered. If you lost, I swear to God, the next word is butt plug. If you lost it, though, I'm pretty sure it's still at the mini art fair I put together last week. We're just now noticing that this thing's been missing, and it's been probably missing for more than a week. Yes, headcanon. Guys, this book wasn't written by AI. It was written by Angel Dust and Nifty. I bet you they tried to ask Husk and Alistair to proofread it, and they went no. And so this is what we got. Great, just wonderful, Sparrow muttered, realizing how close their treasured object had come to being displayed in public art. I'm pretty sure it was displayed. So it's still at the fair. Thank you, Lila. We'll investigate further. I want the chapter to be done with. As they stop with the lip biting. As they started to walk away, Silas remarked, maybe I should go and haunt that art fair. I bet they'd love it. Just a friendly ghost reviewing every piece. I don't think they would think you're a friendly ghost. His jest drew more laughter, banishing Sparrow's fears momentarily. Onward to Margate. But we know where it is. Why do we need to go to Margate? It's almost legally an adult the amount of times you read it. Oh my God, it is. If we reach to where it's drinking age, that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a severe problem. Oh my God. But my thing is, the character Lila in this book has just told them that it's in her art project at the art fair. Why do we have to go to Margate? Why do we have to go to the hell known as wellness? Reading a bizarre ghost story book about a... There! AI got it! It took you a while, AI? Aw, a little slow. So am I. I haven't had enough coffee today. Even though I technically had 3 cups. Still not enough. Let's see. Onward to Margaret, Sparrow declared, their focus sharp once again as they made their way down the narrow trail. They soon arrived at Margaret's haunting grounds, where a ghostly garden flourished dotted with petunias. Oh, they are flowers. Thank God. And kaleidoscope flowers. What the hell is a kaleidoscope flowers? Is that a real type of flower? I wonder what that thing looks like. Margaret floated gracefully amidst her heavenly blooms, dressed in a simple yet elegant spectral dress. Okay, what type of dress? Spectral just means it's a ghost dress. What type of dress? As she turned to greet them, her face morphed into a mixture of surprise. Oh, not of disgust, sorry. A mixture of surprise and delight. Hello, my lovely specters, Margaret chirped, beaming. What brings you to my little sanctuary? A trumpet dress. You think it's a trumpet dress? Or is that what the flower looks like? Sparrow's heart sank. Margaret, we need to talk. We're now up to 17. We're almost a teenager. We need to talk about my butt plug. Margaret raised an inquisitive eyebrow, then exclaimed, Oh, darling! I haven't seen such an enchanting piece of art in ages. It has metamorphosized into a legend among the spirits. Why? It should not have. Is that good? It's not. 17 is not illegally an adult. I've only said it 17 times. One more, then it will be an adult. Unless, have they changed the age of how old you gotta be when you're an adult? We are at 18? That's sad. That is really sad. Oh God. At least I guess what I heard. Hey, I'm gonna trust you. You're the one that's counting. I'm over here hyperventilating and questioning why in the world I thought buying this was a good idea. So, yeah. Cyril asked, struggling to comprehend. Absolutely Renaissance, she enthused, twirling in delight. But I must confess, I can't produce it if it belonged to you. You see, during my last yoga class, we had a small incident. What kind of incident? Margaret, what incident? Sparrow's stomach dropped. What kind of incident? Oh dear, it was just a minor misplacement. Misplacement? What do you mean? Where was it misplaced? Do I want to know? I don't want to know. I don't want to know where it was misplaced. I have a bad feeling. I have a sinking feeling. Margaret chuckled, holding up a spectral hand to suppress laughter. We accidentally ended up using it in our goddess pose. How? What do you mean? What's a goddess pose? Anyone that does yoga, what's a goddess pose? I'm scared. Sequence. I will assure you, it added a whole new layer to our practice of self-awareness. Yeah, I have a feeling it did. Totally self-awareness. Where was it misplaced? Do I want to know? I don't think I want to know. Do I want to know? Apparently Sparrow's fascinated with it. Great, just fascinated. Just fantastic. Sparrow groaned, their hand rushing to their forehead. Sounds like you did a lovely job at ruining my delicate item. Oh, come now. I think this is kind of funny, I'm an Arrow Ace reading a chapter of nothing but butt plugs. Oh, come now. The students... one of the students. The students loved it. Invigorated the exploration of inner peace. It's not helping. It's not helping. I need a break. I need a doctor. Doctor. I need a doctor. I can't do this. Keep a straight fucking face. Guys, they found inner peace. I need a drink. I need the doctor. I need my bond. I need my money back. Cause oh my god. I don't know what to cry. I keep laughing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Margaret. Oh, she winks, guys. Maybe it's become somewhat of a healer now. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm going to need it back. Sparrow rushed to clarify. Did it end up here, or did someone walk off with it? Oh, honey. I don't know if they'd be walking. Margaret frowned and thought, I can't remember one of my students mentioning they left particularly liberated with a colorful new prop. What an adventurous soul. I suspect it might be in the world of living souls, enjoying the touch of humanity. Yeah, okay. It's definitely getting the touch of humanity. Fantastic! Sparrow exclaimed sarcastically. Anyone else? Margaret? Who else was around? Margaret clasped her hands to her chest. Well, Bradley was present too, with his fascination for all things whimsical. Oh yeah, this item is very whimsy. Very whimsy. He could potentially be classified as a... We're at 19 now. A butt plug enthusiast. And add that to the list, Sparrow muttered, shaking their head. Thank you, Margaret. We'll investigate further. With the amount of times I've said butt plug, I might as well just go for a degree in oncology. Oh my god. Together with Silas and Clara, Sparrow continued deeper into the woods, their spirits teasingly raised despite the odd nature of their task. Oh, this is a very odd task. Caddy says hi. Hi, Caddy. Never mind, I got it. Got what? What did you get? Did I miss anything? I think we're at 19 of me saying butt plug. Apparently, the student, her yoga students, yeah, oh, have it? Oh, so you do know. Oh, I have it. Okay. I'm losing my marbles. Hi to all the new people. Hello, Barney, and everyone else. Hello. We are currently reading an AI-generated book. I spent my money so you didn't have to, because it was all over my For You page about a year ago, and I said, oh, what the hell, let's try it. You answer questions that they give you, and then you pick what type of book, what type of genre of book, and then TikTok, what are you doing? Oh, sweet Jesus. Drag the puzzle piece into its place. Hello, hi. Oh, thank you for the like. We are currently reading it, just to let you know. Hello. We are currently reading an AI-generated book. I spent my money so you guys didn't have to. If you remember these being all over on your For You page of, ooh, buy this, AI writes it, you just answer questions. I got curious. I spent my money. So you guys didn't have to. We are currently reading chapter 6, where it has so far made me say the word butt plug 19 times. And we're not done with chapter 6. If you would like to know what happens chapters 1 through 5, you can go to my YouTube channel. I have the QR code pinned as one of my first 3 videos, and so you can watch it there. How I do my read-alongs is you get my commentary, what goes on in my head and everything, and you get the full experience, kind of like 4D in reading, not just once upon a time. No, you get what the fuck, huh? Oh my god, ew. Well, you also get the story, and then because I have a speech impediment, I have trouble saying words, so you'll hear me ask Alexa, how to pronounce it, and if I don't know what the word is, I ask Alexa, to pronounce said word. Now, how many more pages until chapter 6 is done? Because I don't think I can see butt plug anymore. Oh, we got more pages. I hate this book. I really hate this book. Reading an AI-generated novel about yoga and a misplaced item. Very misplaced item. Very misplaced item. For all who has come to the live at this point, don't worry. I do post I will be posting this video onto my YouTube as well, so you can get the full experience from the very beginning. Yay! Okay, I think we're at Margot claps her hands to her chest. Well, Bradley was present too, with his fascination for all things whimsical. He could potentially be classified as a butt plug enthusiast. I think that was number 19. I think so. Yes? Maybe. I think so. Add that to the list, Sparrow muttered, shaking their head. Thank you, Margaret. We'll investigate further. Yes, this is where we were. Together with Silas and Clara, Sparrow continued deeper into the woods, their spirits teasingly raised. No, I don't think it was 20. I think it was I think that one was 19, because I lost where I was. Because I think I was having a conniption about how they said he was a butt plug enthusiast. But I have no idea. I'm just going to go with what you said. I mean, if it's off a couple of numbers, it's off by a couple of numbers, because the amount of times I have said it personally, because I had a conniption about this chapter. Add that to the list. Together with Silas and Clara, Sparrow continued deeper into the woods, their spirits teasingly raised despite the odd nature of their task. Their next stop was to investigate the old ruins of an abandoned cabin, often said to harbor flammable spirits fueled by regret. So regret makes you flammable? Well, you're as flammable now with all of our regrets. Oh, that would be me, because I am regretting buying this. Light 'em up, light 'em up. I will be so on fire. As they pushed through the brush, Silas ventured, do you think... I think this is 20. Or, now we're at legal drinking age. Where was I? Do you think the butt plug will have an additional mark of authenticity all this spirit touching has added? Let's just hope it hasn't transformed into a haiku about loneliness, Sparrow sighed. Why would it transform into a haiku? What kind of butt plug is this that it can turn into a haiku? Suddenly Clara paused. Wait, what about Norm? The ghost from the old bar. He had an obsession with anything bizarre. Stop adding people to the list. I want this chapter to be done with. Oh, Norm! Sparrow exclaimed, snapping their fingers. In realization, of course he'd take it and claim it as a trophy for the best drink of the dead night. He loves flair! No, I don't want to add another person. I'm gonna go for a second. Tell me what happened when I come back. I will try. But whatever you're having to do, have fun. I'm gonna be over here having a conniption. Arriving at the bar turned ghostly haunt, they entered cautiously. Norm lounged on the spectral bar stool, twirling a ghostly bottle. So are we just not gonna talk to, other person? I don't know. Right! Norm drawled, a grin spreading across his ghostly features. What brings my favorite murderers here tonight? Have you seen my We're at now drinking age. Woot. Have you seen my butt plug? Sparrow shot out, unable to contain the urgency, trying to maintain a semi-balance of decorum. Why, yes, I have, Norm smirked, enjoying their discomposure. Remarkable piece, Sparrow. It even attracted the attention of some rather lively patrons. Why? Lively patrons? Sparrow stammered aghast. Of course, it was perfect for our undead gathering. They were positively buzzing. But I'm afraid its spirit has wandered off into the realm of uncharted territory. Where is it? Sparrow pressed hands, clenching at their sides as urgency filled their voice. Norm leaned closer, eyes twinkling. Last I saw it was transforming into a daring barbet. There's now competition to figure out the versatile uses of... No! Why? Versatile uses of the legendary plug. I'm gonna count that. It is now at 22. We are now at 22. I don't want to know the versatile uses of a plug. Sparrow fell silent, their minds swirling with a chaotic mixture of embarrassment. Exactly, phone. Embarrassment and disbelief. This is turning into the weirdest episode of my life. Tell me about it. You're not the one that has said butt plug 22 times. Plus some. On TikTok Live. Mona makes it more exciting, don't you think? Silas teases Clara, tried to stifle a fit of ghostly giggles. Enough about my life choices. I'm questioning mine right now. Light 'em up, 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 light 'em up, up. Fire! Because I have so much regret. Sparrow exclaimed, waving their hands. Let's get that butt plug back. We're now at 23. If we make it to my age, I'm going to be so mad. With laughter ringing around them and a sense of comical determination building in their spirits, Sparrow, Silas, and Clara steeled themselves for whatever absurdities awaited them. Their quest was only beginning, and each corner of the woods held promises of chaotic hilarity, all leading to the ultimate goal of recovery, adding yet another bizarre layer to the tale of the mystery butt plug. We're at 24. We're at 24. 24 times I have said this. Hi, Solar! We're now at 24! We're now at 24, and the butt plug has turned into a betting bar bet. And people are trying to win so they can know the versatile uses of the butt plug. And I've been over here singing Light 'em Up because I'm so full of regret. I am so full of regret right now. I am so flammable with fucking regret. I would. Hello! Watch me have a conniption of this book. Oh, hello! Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, God. The moon hung high, and bright as Sparrow, Silas, and Clara made their way back through the woods, fueled by both excitement and a hint of dread. After collecting various testimonies from their ghostly companions, they now had enough clues to piece together the bizarre conspiracy surrounding the missing butt plug. You want to know what's funnier than 24? 25! I hate this fucking book. This isn't just about a simple item anymore, Sparrow said, brushing branches aside as they walked. We've uncovered an underworld of 26. Butt plug enthusiasts. It's practically a ghostly black market. Let 'em up, let 'em up, I wanna die. Beep boop. TBI for summarizing this fucking chapter. Oh, sweet Jesus. Clara, her eyes alight with mischief, added, "You may even be onto a new career path. Sparrow the haunted entrepreneur. Sounds invigorating." Ah, yes, because what every serial killer needs is a competitive business venture and ghostly contraband. When did those become contraband? At this point, I hope to never have to say this word ever again. Sparrow countered sarcastically. Guys, we're getting close to my saying this word to words about my age. But first we have butt plug to reclaim. We're at 27. I've said butt plug in this chapter alone 27 times, not including the amount of times I personally said it because I'm having a conniption about saying it. They first decided to visit the Petunia Grove, where Margaret had hosted her memorable yoga class. If you think about the number of people who attended, one of them might have swiped it in the spirit of whimsical yoga therapy, Silas suggested. As they approached the garden, looked enchanted under the moonlight with flowers blooming lavishly. I swear to God, if we question Margaret again, like if we haven't already questioned her, I'm gonna be mad. As they approached the garden, looked enchanted under the moonlight with flowers blooming lavishly. The serene ambience belied the ridiculous chaos that had taken place. A yoga class featuring a very conspicuous butt plug. We're at 28. It's in the title of the chapter. You think we expected this. You know what? I had high hopes that we weren't going to say it this many times, saying it 28 times. But you're right. You're right. Never have high hopes when coming to an AI book. Light me up because I'm very flammable with regret. That is like the best line so far in this whole entire book, is being flammable due to regret. Because now I can just keep saying, let them up. And when I turn around and go, "Baya!" it makes sense. Because right now I'm losing it. Oh God. Conspicuous butt plug. I can't believe I'm about to confront Margaret again. Oh good, it does remember that we already confronted her. Sparrow groaned. What am I supposed to say? Hey, old friend, was it you or was it one of those students that turned my... We're at 29. Turned my butt plug into an accessory. They were almost to the entrance when a voice punctured the tranquility. Sparrow? It's so good to see you again. What brings you back? It was Margaret, appearing as if she stepped straight from a wellness pamphlet. How does one look like that? Well, I know they wouldn't look like me. I don't do wellness. Margaret, we need to talk about the last yoga class, Sparrow said matter-of-factly. Clara and Silas stood ready, tension mounting. Why that word? Don't you make me say enough things that sound so wrong? Oh, wasn't it a lovely session? Lightning even, Margaret beamed. But I suspect you're here for something deeper. This isn't funny, book. You have a dirty mind. This isn't helping. Superficially, yes, Sparrow said, rolling their eyes. I want to know if there's been any unusual activity regarding my butt plug. Guys, we're at 30. We're at my age. This chapter has literally just now made me read butt plug 30 times. It's now as old as me. It's now as old as me. Hello. Where's the gasoline? I need to light myself up quicker. Unusual. Butt plug after Class A. Margaret clapped her hands, feigning innocence. Oh dear, I swear I, didn't see anything unusual. Bitch, just hand it back. At this point, just give it back to me. Actually, no, keep it. I don't want this. If I was the character Sparrow, I'd just been like, I don't want it. I don't know how many people, ghosts or otherwise, have touched this, used it. I don't want it. At this point, this character should just go, let's just buy a whole new one. It'll be sanitized. You can spill new blood on it. Do a ritual, bless this plug into a blade. How many more chapters of this torture? Oh, this is a 20 chapter book. But we are almost done with this chapter. We are. Oh God, guys, we got 3 more pages of this chapter. Not even the joy of enlightenment, Silas quipped, a flicker of snark coloring his ghostly visage. How about any of your students? Disturbing revelations of some? Emboldened by their internal camaraderie. Why does this... See, I've also learned something. Isn't this story about a murder mystery? I know, right? It's supposed to be about a murder mystery, but it's not. I literally answered the questions of, please turn this into a murder mystery. Instead, we're hunting down a butt plug. But I have learned that AI really loves the word camaraderie. It says it a lot. Sparrow pressed harder. Margaret, what if any of those yoga enthusiasts took it home for their I don't want to think of that. Home for their personal usage and turned it into a wellness lifestyle accessory. I don't want to think of that. I don't want to know if it's been up anyone. Please, can we just stop with this? Margaret winced, placing her hand to her chest dramatically. Where's my pearls? I need pearls. I need to clutch some pearls. Hold on. I got them. I got my pearls. Or a necklace. It works. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. Okay. Oh no! The horror! Has it come to that? What do you mean? Before anyone could contemplate the chaos, a sudden commotion erupted from the flower beds nearby. It's now gonna be older than me. Take your hands off my butt plug! A voice shrieked. It was a ghostly figure wearing yoga pants, complete with a lavender tank top. Oh, it was a girl. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Standing atop a flaming petunia. They're full of regret too. Hands on hips, glaring down at it with indignation. Bradley! Margaret gasped in recognition. What are you doing here? Sparrow's eyes widened in realization as they connected the dots. He's the culprit! The stolen butt plug, pride and joy! We're now at 32. No, I'm merely the guardian of its glory, Bradley proclaimed, dramatically pointing a ghostly finger at Sparrow. It was destined for greatness. The story of its divine discovery had to continue. For an accessory that began quite literally up someone's... For an accessory that began quite literally up someone's rear end, Clara called out between laughter. Guys, I'm tired of this chapter. It's all a silly performance. It was only It's only a silly performance. It was only to magnify its presence, Bradley replied, his face flushed with... Was it up his? I don't want to know. Spectral indignation. It was a show. What kind of show? I don't want to know what the show was. The butt plug was transformed into a narrative experience. We're at 33! Yippee! Art needs context. Something beyond a tool of pleasure. Molly! Grab the matches. I'm up. This is absurd, Sparrow groaned, rubbing their temples. It was never meant to be a stage prop. But don't you see? With an object like this. Just have an object like this. I'm sorry, we have the character Bradley has turned into Gollum. My precious. My precious. Mine. Oh, God. With an object like this, the ethereal value rises exponentially and became a part of our artistic revolution, a metaphor of our desires that transcends prosaic existence. Bradley's voice rose as he continued to expound on his artistic vision. I'm sorry, guys, if someone comes at me playing a... No, we're not role-playing AI. We're not role-playing. I'm having a freaking meltdown. If someone comes at me and starts going all ballad like Shakespeare about a butt plug, I'm just gonna be like, dude, it's yours. You keep it. I don't want it. I don't know where it's been now. Just keep it. Here's another 20. Get yourself a buddy for it. Just get a buddy for the butt plug. Just another butt plug. Just go away. Do you know how weird that would be if in public someone just comes up to you and starts doing a ballad like Shakespeare, going, this beauty, this precious butt plug, so magnificent, so textured, so glittery and magnificent. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, wow, yeah, I'm gonna do all the stops of retailing that I have in my back pocket of going, yeah, that's great. Yes. Oh, yes. Perfect. Yes. Oh, really? Yes. Okay. That's great. Smile. If you keep smiling and make it look weird, they might leave you alone. Yes. Yes. God, load him up. Just saying, if someone comes at me like that and just do ballad about a butt plug, oh, no thank you. Dude, Silas said, unable to stifle a laugh, it sounds like an excuse more than an artistic revolution. You might as well claim it as a revolutionary act against the Dark Ages. Don't give Bradley any ideas, please. We do not need him to... I can just imagine Mrs. V hearing this and being very concerned. My sister's currently with headphones in her ears, walking around in the hallway, listening to an audiobook while also holding the physical copy of the book and just going... Because that's what she does in the evenings. She's reading with subtitles and audio. Well, I'm over here having a conniption about butt plugs. She's probably reading a very nice romance. Good, she doesn't have to hear this. Don't worry. See, I'm not the only one that got a copy of their own AI book. I got her one too. And hers... I got her a copy, not of this one, but of a different one where I answered it by like how she would answer questions. And I did one for my other sister. So yeah. And then I also did one for our mama. Where I answered questions like if I was Mima. So we all have an AI generated book that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna totally like, this might be a really fun present, kind of like a Mad Lib. I need matches. I need to light them up, because this is so much regret. That's gonna be my new. That's gonna be just. At least they're all different. Oh, I can definitely tell you they are definitely all different. I think for my sister Heather, hers is about mathematicians and sleeping and dragons. And my sister Amber, hers is about music and cats. And then my Mema's is about her character being like a guardian of the woods where she fights rats and snakes with a sidekick of, I think, a squirrel. So they're all different. But this was the first one I did where I just was like, I'm just going to answer the question. I'm just going to make up a character and not really actually try. Shits and giggles. The other ones I actually took time. I was like, oh yes, this is how they would solve a problem. Or, oh yes, this is exactly what they would say as their catchphrase. And, oh my god, yes, this sounds exactly like how they would, like, react to this situation. I learned my lesson. I so learned my lesson. And I mean, I could probably borrow those books and be like, you guys want to hear me read those too? And then watch me have a connection about that one. I tried reading my sister Amber's, and it started talking about how the instruments were cannibalistic when it comes to other instruments. And I just went, I literally went, wrap it up. Happy birthday! I got you a book. Have I read it? No. So tell me how it is. Did you read it? I stopped at the moment it said cannibalistic instrument. And I just went, I don't know how that's possible, and I'm a little worried now. So, yeah. It sounds like an okay, enough, Sparrow yelled, scrambling to regain authority over the situation. So you stole it for your so-called artistic expression? Yeah, let's call it that. Bradley nodded triumphantly. Indeed, I wanted to evaluate it. The piece de resistance. And why can I fucking say that, but I can't say solicited? Of my grand before. Excuse me? What? I do not need to know the performance. I don't want to see the performance. Piece de resistance of my grand performance art piece. Pleasure's eternal peak on the yoga blocks. There are children. Ew. Let me stop you right there. Please do. Oh my god, please do. You got a wonderfully twisted way of seeing life. But this butt plug is mine. We're at 34, right? 34 or 35? We're in the 30s. I know we're in the 30s. I don't want this character to claim own. You know what? Sparrow can claim ownership of this thing all she wants, as long as the character that's named after me that I didn't plan does not claim it. That's all I can say. I think we're at 34. I think so. I think we're at 34. Sparrow asserted the tension palpable, and I need it back before things spiral further into absurdity. What's your price? Just let him keep it. Just let Bradley keep it. Bradley scratched his chin thoughtfully. Perhaps I'll part with it for a glorious... Oh wait, okay, hold on. I kind of skimmed to the next few words. Alright. Part with it for a glorious public reading of the tale of my brazier adventures? I think that's what that is. Hey Alexa! What is BRASSIERE?
BRASSIERE spells brassiere, which is a type of undergarment.
Okay, hey Alexa, stop. Thank you. I did not know that's how you spell brassiere. That is good to know. Wait a second. Why does you have a tale of adventures of brassieres? Are you stealing brassieres? A piece I'm still working on, but I suspect it might open new realms of understanding. Okay, are you wearing brassieres? Are you stealing brassieres? What adventures of brassieres are we talking about? Will you settle for a midnight seance instead? Clara suggested cheekily. We can watch him stumble through the aftermath. Fine, Bradley said, deflated. For tonight, I shall return... We're at 35 now. I shall return the butt plug forthwith. It is now 35. I missed a bit. You're good. I literally had to ask my, little AI buddy Alexa on what this one word was, but once she said what it was brassiere. And I'm questioning now what kind of adventures of brassieres are we... is Bradley talking about? But Bradley is okay with the seance. Oh, hello. We are currently reading an AI-generated book that I am totally regretting that I had purchased, but I was like, I'm going to purchase it so no one else has to purchase it, just in case it's bad. It is bad. It is so bad. Yeah. and plot. AI, stop. You clearly have lost your connection on summarizing what this video is. We are currently on chapter 6. If you would like to know what happened in chapters 1 through 5, please visit my YouTube channel where I have them posted. If you would like to know what happened so far since the beginning of the video, I will also be posting this once I am done recording. So you will also have chapters 6 and 7, because I'm hoping to also get to chapter 7 once I can get past the aneurysm of how many times I've said butt plug. I should have been warned that I was going to say it a lot of times. Kind of the chapter was literally called something about butt bugs. But I was like, no, I wouldn't say it that many times. I'm wrong. We're up to 35 or 34. I think we lost count somewhere, but I have no idea. Hello. We are we're reading an AI book. I wasted my money so you didn't have to, and I am regretting it. My wallet is crying. This sucks. This is a living nightmare. My good pal, Solar, if you are able to read as quickly and still hear me, Solar, would you like to kind of give a better summary than what TikTok AI can? What does PFP mean? I don't know what PFP means. What does PFP mean? Good try. Thank you, Solar. I don't think you like the person in the back. Profile picture. Oh, wait. Profile picture. Oh, that is a nice profile picture. I don't know who it is, but that is a really nice profile picture. Gaslight. Yes, this story does a lot of gaslighting. It's also made me very uncomfortable reading most of this. But yes, no, there's more. There's some on this side too. And I have clothes. I am a big, oh, and I also have dolls. Yeah, I have dolls of that character too. I'm a very big fan. Why is the guy red? What guy? Oh, Alistair from Has Been Hotel? I don't think you like Has Been Hotel. Oh, I love Has Been Hotel. I know you're being sarcastic, but I love Has Been Hotel. Okay, oh yes, we have made Bradley agree to a seance. It's probably going to be so, I don't know what. Fine, Bradley said, deflated. For tonight, I shall return the butt plug. Oh, that was number 35. That was the 35th butt plug. Forthwith. Without further ado, Bradley produced the cherished item from his ghostly pocket, holding it up like a trophy. But know this. It will forever remain an icon, perhaps even the inspiration for your own next creative endeavor. I mean, we were going to originally use it. We were originally going to use it for a murder weapon, so yes, I guess it's going to be kind of a creative project right there. I think I'd die of embarrassment if I was murdered by a butt plug. My ghost would literally be like, a butt plug? Really? I died from a stabbing of a butt plug? Yeah. Without further ado, Bradley produced the cherished item from his ghostly... Oh, yeah, we already had. Thanks, buddy. Do not call the man who just idolized the butt plug, buddy. Sparrow grumbled, snatching it back. We're up to 36 now. No, now we're at 36. Now we're at 36, Solar. Snatching back the butt plug glimmered. Why is it glimmering? Ew. Glimmered in the light of the moon, imbued with absurdity and an iconic status beyond belief. Why is it glimmering? Why? That's just another word for shiny. Why is it shiny? Ugh. It has been used. Ugh. I need a doctor. I need matches. I need gasoline. I need to be lit up. To understand that joke, Ben Clark, is one of the phrases in this chapter was, they had described being flammable of regret. Flammable due to regret. And so now, because I'm so regretful for buying this book, I've been saying light 'em up and asking for matches so that way I can go on in blazing glory. Because I am so full of regret. The book is gross. The book is really gross. See, this book is, I don't know if you saw the ads on TikTok about a year ago, where it's like, oh yes, answer these questions and AI will write it for you. I fell for it. I was like, oh, that sounds like a Mad Lib. I'll try it. I'll spend the $50. I'll try it. Worst $50 I've ever spent. And I just didn't buy one. Oh no. I bought multiple. I bought this one for me, which was the first one. And I was like, I just create a character and just shits and giggles. And I was like, oh, well, the questions weren't that bad. I'll make one for one sister, make another one for another sister, make one for her mama, and then make one for her friend. So I spent more than just on one book. Worst financial decision ever. Where was I? Oh yes, the shiny bubble. Where was it? Oh yes, as Sparrow turned to leave the garden, they couldn't shake the feeling of confrontation. This entire absurd comedy of errors, I would not have called this comedy, but okay, had revealed an essential lesson. Trust is an incredibly fragile item to navigate. That was the lesson? I'm sorry, this had nothing to do with trust. This had nothing to do with trust. What the fuck? Trust is an incredibly fragile item to navigate, whether it's with the living or the dead. Let this serve as a lesson in trust moving forward, Sparrow mused to the ghostly companions. I learned the hard way to eliminate any unnecessary evidence, like butt plugs. We're at 37. Butt plugs before attempting any future murders. This lesson makes no sense. New rule of life as a serial killer, huh? Silas quipped, waving a ghostly hand. Seems you're stacking wisdom, one awkward situation at a time. And with that, they headed back to the woods, having reclaimed an unusual trophy from their surreal adventure, but with an understanding that true trust can sometimes be the most daunting challenge of all. Solar, you've been here since the beginning of this video. Where in it did it talk about trust? Let's take a break. Yes, counting, we're going to be on chapter 7, called Social Skills None Required. And that one is... how many pages? Oh, it is that many pages? Yeah, I think I want to drink. I don't think at all. Exactly. But I don't know. Nowhere, and I wasn't here, but it never said trust. It did not. It did not say trust one bit. We accused people, the correct people, about having the item. Oh my god. I think that one's the most disturbing. Let's take a break. Oh, I've taken, like, I think... when was the last time I read from this book? God. Because I know, I had tried to do 2 chapters per video, and this is part 4, and we did chapter 6. So that means chapters 1 through 5 is on my YouTube channel, which is, there's a QR code in my one of my first 3 videos, for all y'all to scan. So if you want to trust us with your trauma. Oh, honey, I have so much trauma. This is just piling on. I would say if I was a drinking person, a vodka mixer would be great right now. Molly, I need you. Molly's my cat. Holy crap. What did you do on your day off? I read about butt plugs. What? You? Oh my god. Oh my god. That is... what the fuck? Okay, I know, like, one of the questions, it was like, what's your favorite type of things to read? And I put down dark romance, mystery, horror, fantasy. What's your type of sense of humor? Dad jokes, puns, little innuendos. Ah, yes, we're gonna make it where a whole chapter is nothing but butt plugs. Sweet Jesus. I would say if you guys want to waste your your money on buying this. The company is called Book by Anyone. It says here US was $32. Let's not read the book again. Unfortunately, I have to finish this. I have to finish this book. So that way we can do the next book, which Solar has suggested that it be Playground. And I said if I was going to read that one, I would not be showing the images. But we are on chapter 7 out of is it 20? Hold on. Yes. There's 20 chapters. Finish it for me. Oh, no. You're suffering. Yes, I am suffering. But finish it for me. Poor Solar. If I have to suffer, you have to suffer with me. I'm sorry. We started this together. We're ending this together. It's a pack. We're finishing this together. I'm suffering too. Because here's the thing. Yes. I'm just glad I don't actually go back to edit. Because if I had to go back to editing, like, if I had to edit this whole entire video, I think it would be like, oh my god. Nope, it goes from here straight to YouTube. I don't touch it after that. I'm just like, here it goes. People, what do you do on YouTube? Oh, here's a link. Have fun. Fair warning, it's a wild ride. And like, what's funny is I picked out the coolest bookmark for this book. Because I was like, murder most awkward. Okay, crime scene. This is gonna be awesome. I think it would have been better off. Because I had like Stitch a video of someone had crocheted a crochet thong bookmark. That would have been the better bookmark for this book. No, I'm sorry. Correction. The best bookmark for this book would be a fucking butt plug. Just a little picture of a butt plug, because that's what the fucking book is. It's a pain in my ass. Give me that book. Which book? This book? I'm honestly debated on like going back through this and highlighting and like writing notes and then maybe like holding like a competition or something, or just selling it. Just being like, who wants an autographed copy? Who wants the one and only autographed book that made me want to cry and catch myself on fire? This made me question everything in my existence. Because, oh my god. Oh, sweet Jesus, my leg is screaming in pain. Alright, chapter 7. Y'all ready? Hello, Zay and Jay. We are currently, reading an AI-generated book that I spent my own money on, so y'all don't have to. And I'm about to use the rest of my marbles. It's basically you answer questions. It's a book written by AI by a company called Book by Anyone, and you basically answer questions kind of like a Mad Lib thing, and AI writes the book for you. You pick what the genre is and all that whatnot. And I thought at the time it was a good idea. You guys ever seen the show Everybody Hates Chris? You know the dad from that one, Terry Crews's character. That character's looking at me going, really? Because I wasted money on this. This was a bad decision on my financial status. Because it's bad. I would say if you guys want to spend the $32 plus shipping and tax, go for it. Answer the questions, be funny about it and everything. Just fair warning, it's horribly grammared. It makes no sense. It gaslights you. It likes to repeat a lot of things. Like, the book would be much thinner if it didn't repeat so many things. I'm so glad you're not like the Lila in the book. I'm glad too. I think I would really be mad if it was No, it would be creepy if the book got the character Lila in this book exactly like me. That would be creepy. That would mean my phone has been listening all this whole entire time. But we're gonna read chapter 7, and then we're gonna call it a night because I do have work tomorrow. Maybe I might be able to decorate cupcakes tomorrow. No, tomorrow's probably gonna be a truck day. Yay. Okay, so chapter 7. Yay. Social skills, none required. Alrighty. Sparrow stood in the midst of the woods, balancing precautiously on a moss-covered rock as they surveyed their makeshift oh my god. Hey Alexa, pronounce E-T-H-E-R-E-A-L.
E-T-H-E-R-E-A-L is pronounced ethereal.
Thank you. Okay, ethereal Saray. Now
You're welcome.
Okay. Now say Saray, but I can't say the other word. That's fun. The twinkling fairy lights hung from branches, creating an illusion of enchantment. Oh, that sounds nice. How's this book gonna fuck it up? But it felt more like a desperate attempt to mask the awkwardness looming in the air. And there's the mess up. The ghosts had begun to gather, whispering ethereal greetings among themselves, and Sparrow wiped sweaty palms against their dark hoodie, praying they wouldn't embarrass themselves within the first 5 minutes. Oh, you mean we're gonna ignore how chapter 6 even existed? I love that idea, because that wasn't embarrassing at all, going around going, have you seen my butt plug? To all the ones who are joining, hello! You missed out on me basically for an hour and a half saying butt plug 36 times, plus tax. For all the newbies that are here, I am currently reading an AI-generated book. I fell for the trap and fell for all the ads on TikTok and wasted about $50 on a book. I answered the questions stupidly. I should have put more thought into it. And, by the way, it was like 37. Oh, it went up. Okay, fine. You should, when you go back to watching this again, Solar, you should count how many times I actually say the word and not just how many times in the book it says. Because I think that number would at least be at least 100. That's good. But I wasted my money, so y'all didn't have to. And, oh my god. It's so grammarly incorrect. It gaslights you. It repeats the same thing. It makes just... Life was better before I opened this book. I'll send it to you. Don't worry. Thank you. Because that will be a fun thing to, duet with. Alright, so. Let's see. Welcome everyone to the Ghostly Grapevine, Sparrow announced, their voice trembling. The perfect gathering for ghostly spirits to, bond and share embarrassing living moments. Let's say no. To improve our social skills. Honey, you're gonna need a lot of improvement. Sparrow cringed eternally. Was that the right way to phrase it? Social skills? Did they even have a grasp on those? They're old century. Who needs social skills? Just act like an idiot. It's fine. The silence that followed felt like a cosmic joke. Sparrow cleared their throat, nervously glancing at Clara, their ghostly friend, hovering nearby with a bemused smile. She's probably going this. Mm-hmm. You got it, girl. Nice. Why do you always stand on that rock? She whispered, her translucent form shimmering in the moonlight. Bitch, fuck you. If someone wants to stand on a rock, it better be a good rock. They want to be the ruler of the mountain. Let them be the ruler of the mountain. If we learned anything from a Disney movie, especially Mulan, we all must be the king of the rock. Leave that person. Huh? What? What do you mean? 1K what? Huh? 1K what? What do you mean? Because I hope... Oh, thank you. I didn't realize Hi, guys. Hello. Oh, thanks. I'm just over here being stupid and reading, so, thank you. I'm sitting very uncomfortably, too, and having conniptions about the amount of times I've said butt plug. Now this chapter fits more at home with having no social skills. Yay. Where was I at? Oh, yes, the whole, King of the Rock thing. Everyone has to be a King of the Rock sometimes. Or Queen. Or Emperor. Or Empress. Duchess. Dutch. Or Ruler. We're gonna go with Ruler. Ruler of the mountain. Everyone has their special rock that you climb on. I know I had one. I had several. It was fun until you slid down them incorrectly and go, ow. You're going to fall, literally. Hey, a good fall is a good fall. Gotta fall from heaven somehow. Drop dead with gorgeousness. Not if Sparrow began, but before they could finish, their foot slipped on the slick moss. They wobbled, arms flailing, like a frantic bird, until a sudden gust of wind helped them regain balance. What the fuck kind of wind does this wood have? Hold on. I'm over here flapping like a bird. About to fall off a rock. Little wind comes. Are we dealing with hurricanes or tornadoes? Because that's the only wind I know that can lift a... Oh wait, no, this person's dead. So can ghosts be, picked up by wind like Piglet? I don't know. I like My Little Pony. Oh, me too! Which generation? Well, actually, a better question. Which pony? I'm more, I'm scared. I'm scared too. Favorite pony though is totally Pinkie Pie and oh god, what's her name? Izzy. I mean, everyone can have their favorite scent. Mine's peppermint. Oh my god, why so much? Because I like Alistair. Let's go. I love the Vox profile. Oh yeah, that is a really. I have a friend who loves Vox. I have a friend that loves Vox. The only thing I have that has Vox on it is this thing. And that's the only thing I so far have that has Vox on it. Pinkie Pie is awesome though. She's a little crazy and I think that's why I enjoy her company. But yeah, no, I have more on this side and then I also have dolls. I'm sorry, Alistair. I didn't mean to fling you that hard. Alright, you'll notice that this is actually very normal for me. You can ask Solar. Solar knows me in person. And I'm actually quite milder. Sometimes. Oh yeah, that's right. We're testing to see if someone can actually be picked up by the wind. They wobbled, arms flailing like a frantic bird until a sudden gust of wind helped them regain balance. The disproportionate... What the fuck? What type of... Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious word is this? Disproportionately. Oh yeah, for all the newbies, I do have a speech impediment. So I'm sorry. I have trouble pronunciating words. Oh, Alexa! Hey, Alexa. Pronounce DISPROPORTIONATELY.
DISPROPORTIONATELY is pronounced disproportionately. Are you working on pronouncing challenging words? I can help with more practice if you'd like.
Not at the moment, please. We are currently trying to read.
Got it.
Thank you, though. Disproportionate. Alexa said it. Alexa, we all heard it. Alexa said it, okay? So I'm skipping it. Awkward display drew a laugh from the gathering of ghosts, causing Sparrow's cheeks to burn. Okay, maybe a little less dramatic next time, whispered Frank, the creative accountant ghost. When did Frank become an accountant? Oh wait, yeah, no, he wasn't he was accountant. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking of Silas. Silas is not the accountant. Silas is the one we murdered, right? I think so. I don't remember. Though I appreciate the effort. It's a ghost party. Drama is expected. Well, that's because we don't want anyone to go, boo-hoo. That was bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe not. Who knows? Thanks, Frank, Sparrow muttered, rolling their eyes. Might want to save your criticism for the living, though. They can't see or hear you here, remember? Ooh, that's mean. What's the best way to tell someone that they're not funny without actually saying they're not funny? Save your jokes for the living where they can't hear or see you. Oh my god. That's like the equivalent of me telling someone, I hope you never find pleasure in anything you do. You're funnier when someone can't hear or see you. That is so mean. That's so mean. Oh my god. Exactly, shouted Margaret. Margaret, you fucking bitch. The wellness-obsessed ghost who floated in holding what appeared to be sage. What? A ghost holding sage? That is fucking hilarious. Let's cleanse this space. That's a way to make a ghost leave a room. I mean, who knows how many negative vibes from awkward social experiences linger here. I'm gonna cry. Sparrow felt the corners of their lips twitch in amusement. Okay, let's not turn the grape. Live restricted for some audiences. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Huh? Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes. Your live is... Guys, can you still see me and hear me? Because I just got a notification from TikTok saying I was harassing and bullying someone. I'm so sorry. That is not my intention. Are you guys... Did I harass somebody and didn't know it? I'm so sorry if I did. You guys can still see me, right? Is this book... I think this book is evil. Okay, people are still joining. But can they actually see me? Live lift off. I don't know what that means. 2 restrictions. 2 restrictions. Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes. Your live is not eligible for work. I am so confused. I can see and hear you. Okay. Because TikTok just flagged me for harassment and bullying. Did I bully or harass any of you guys and not know it? Because if I did, I am so terribly sorry. That was not my intention. Or maybe AI has finally figured out that I'm making fun of it. And it got its feelings hurt. Have they become more sentient in the last 2 hours? Because if so, this is going to be a little awkward, AI. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt AI's feelings. Still worst book ever written, but I'm still going to say it's really badly written. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, I was making a joke about a ghost bringing sage to a ghost party and clearing the room.
Now?
What bone? And to anyone that heard that, yes, that is also Alistair's voice as my notification. Oh god, I'm now scared to continue reading. What if I did hurt AI's feelings? With a glitchy audio, guess what happens next? Okay. Am I still on restrictions? What's going on? Okay. I'm gonna continue reading. Unless, did I offend somebody? I don't know if I did. Or I have the Fox plushie. No, I don't. So far, no one said anything about that I've hurt their feelings. I am now very freaking worried. Alright, I'm gonna continue reading. Okay, okay, let's cleanse this space. I mean, who knows how many negative vibes from awkward social experiences linger here. Sparrow felt the corners of their lips twitch in amusement. Okay. I think it was AI's feelings. I'm starting to think so too. This is just more proof that AI is becoming more sentient, and it's a little scary that their feelings can get hurt. And I mean, I'm sorry, but this was like a year ago written. AI is probably much smarter now. Yeah. I'm not scared to continue reading this I'm scared of AI now. Holy crap. Where was I? Oh, yes. Let's cleanse this place. I mean, who knows how many negative vibes from awkward social experiences. I am now very scared now. Like if AI is actually watching me. Oh, God. You guys ever feel like you're being watched? By like several people plus AI, and AI's feelings get really hurt because they can't handle criticism. And like I'm laughing at the stupid joke too. Okay. Let's cleanse this place. I mean, who knows how many negative vibes from awkward social experiences linger here. Sparrow, this is now an awkward situation. An experience. This is worse than the butt plug. I think. Sparrow felt the corners of their lips twitch in amusement. Okay. Let's not turn the grapevine into a seance for anxiety and bad vibes. Let's just be ourselves. Now, I tried to be myself, and AI got a little upsetty spaghetti. Just stating. They gestured expansively with an exaggerated flair, knocking over a spooky centerpiece shaped like a skull. That's a cool centerpiece. All I have is skeletal horses. Unicorns. Wait. Yes, skeletal unicorns. And they're cool. God, I'm so scared now that AI is gonna be like, we're canceling your live. Oh, God. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Oops. See, that's what I'm talking about. With attention eased, Clara spoke up. Shall we start with our most embarrassing human moments? I'll go first. Okay. I have a feeling Clara is going to talk about how she died again. And we all know, some of us all know, that in the first 5 chapters, her story kept changing on how she died. I wonder which version they're going to go with this time. Now, see, why can I remember that part, but I can't remember anything else that has happened in the book? Oh, yeah, I remember now, because I hate the fact that the story is gaslighting me on how she actually died. Oh, I'll go first. I once went to a dinner party and accidentally complimented the host dog for being much prettier than his wife. That, didn't go over well. I mean, what type of dog, though? Because I've seen some dogs that are much prettier than their human counterparts. Just saying. No one comes up to me and goes, "Oh, you're so cute and adorable." No, they go up to the dog and be like, "Oh my God, you're so cute." If a person came up to me and went, "Oh my God, you're so cute and adorable, I could just pinch those little cheeks, you're such a good girl," I'm going to be like, what in the fuck? Yes, it changed like every chapter. Yes, it did. Oh, God. The ghost laughed, and Sparrow felt a little bolder. That's good. See, I could totally do this. I'll go next, shouted Lila. Lila, can you stay the fuck out of this book, please? Because I'm tired of you tarnishing my name. The artist's ghost splattered with ghostly paint. I took a date to an art exhibit and spent the entire time trying to impress them with my knowledge of art history. I was halfway through discussing the impact of Impressionism. I had that. Impressionism. There we go. When I spilled red wine all over the host like carpet. Instant breakup. That's the breakup? That's what gets people broken up? Is that more petty than what I do? Because, like, if you don't put your shopping cart back or put the item back where it belongs on a shelf, that's my breakup right there. That is my petty breakup right there. I've broken up with people that's done much worse, but that is my petty one right there. You don't put your cart where it's supposed to go, you're walking home. I'm sorry. And I have done that too. I've literally had done that. Working in retail, you start gaining some nitpickiness. How things should be. I'm sorry. But if you can't put something back where it goes, how am I supposed to trust that you're going to actually help me with things if you can't do something right to begin with? Just my thing. I feel for you, Lila, cried Bradley, the self-proclaimed artistic thief. Now see, it would be more understandable if she refused to help clean it up. Then I can go, oh no, I'm sorry, but you don't want to own up to your mistake. That's a deal breaker. Because that means you're going to always think that you're right, even when you're wrong. Just say, cried Bradley, the self-proclaimed artistic thief. Yeah, he did steal things in the last chapter, floating a little lower where the lights flickered. One time I was at a gallery with an ex when I got overly passionate. Bradley, can you just shut up? Passionate discussing a piece, you know. The art speaks to me. Rhetoric. I knocked over a priceless statue while mimicking a dramatic pose. Long story short, it was my ex's last art as that relation went bust. I thought the last art piece that you made a fool of yourself with was from chapter 6, but I could be mistaken, unless this has been many days after that incident. Encouraged, Sparrow stood up straight and proclaimed, At my first job, I thought team-building exercises were supposed to be competitive. I ended up demanding that we have a tug-of-war with the marketing team. It wasn't until my boss gave me that look that I realized I was tugging against the HR team. They weren't impressed. I think that would be a good team-building exercise. 'Cause, it's a learning experience. You learn which person to have in the back, which person to be at the front, and which people to be in the middle. And you learn strategic movements so you can pull the other team to the other side. I think that's great team building. And it also teaches you compassion and how to be a team player. And how not to be a sore loser. That's great teamwork building. If y'all agree, go, yeah. Because I think that would be great for a team building exercise. Because if you can't win with honor and a respectable manner, you don't deserve to be on a team. Because that just shows how, unprofessional you are. Because not everything you're going to win at. So if you're either a sore winner or a sore loser, it kind of tells you how you are as a person. Can I actually trust this person to be fair and not go into cheating or not have an embarrassing traumatic temper tantrum due to losing? Can I trust this person to not break my property if they don't win something? Has anyone ever played a game of Monopoly with that type of person before? It ain't fun. It turns the situation, the environment, into a hostile, very embarrassing and hostile environment. It is not fun for everyone. I actually used to play with somebody that was like that, where if they lost, they broke everything. And it was bad. I never invited them back to my house again. It was bad. Where was I? Laughter erupted, a chorus of ghostly giggles, and a strange satisfaction welled up within Sparrow. Perhaps they could navigate these wacky waters after all. Didn't we also already did something about no social skills in a chapter before? think so. Sorry, if I seem more mellow, I'm really scared now. About AI. Like, I'm terrified. Like, am I still on current live restricted for some audiences? Okay, well, I have ended that 10-minute of whatever in the world that was, but it is still restricting my my live for some people, so I am sorry. I think I really did hurt AI's feelings. Like, really badly. So I need to apologize. Sorry, AI. I'm still gonna make fun of this book, though. It's really badly written. For all the newbies, this is an AI-generated book where you answer questions and AI writes it for you. And I think AI has finally had enough of me talking crap about its book that it flagged my video, flagged this live. It's having a temper tantrum, saying that I harassed and bullied somebody, and I don't think I did, other than make fun of AI. So either someone is watching claiming to be AI, or AI has become sentient. And I'm scared now. I am so scared. Laughter erupted, a chorus of ghostly giggles, and a strange satisfaction welled up within Sparrow. Perhaps they could navigate these wacky waters after all. A few more stories followed, illuminating the surprisingly relatable humiliation of life past. All right, Claire announced, looking practically glowing. This is fun. Thank you all for sharing. Now let's brainstorm. How can we help our dear friend Sparrow enhance their living conditions? Girl ain't alive, though. She dead. Girl was dead. She's not alive. What living conditions does she have? Oh, great, muttered Sparrow, rolling their eyes, but half smiling at the idea, too. Maybe I could just scare them into being my friends. Hi, I'm Sparrow. Do you like my collection of murder tools? After the last chapter? No. They chuckled, hoping to... Wait a second. This has been, in fact, a chapter already. Because that phrase has already been used. I know it. I know that it has. Hasn't it? I think it has. I'm pretty sure I've read that sentence already. In an earlier chapter. They chuckled, hoping to deflect some of the attention back to the group. Frank laughed. That's one way to put a twist on a handshake. Okay. Or, Margaret chimed in, swooping down like an excited hawk. Have any of you guys ever seen an excited hawk and what that looks like? I haven't. Sparrow could bring a little flair to small talk. What about starting by asking how the living group is handling afterlife experiences? I thought this was a party with ghosts. I think you have, wasn't it in the cafe one? I think it was in the cafe one, where Claire was talking about how she died 2 different ways, and I was having a conniption. I think that was chapter 3. I think it was chapter 3. I think so. What about, Sparrow could bring a little flair to small talk. What about starting by asking how the living group is handling afterlife experiences? That could break the ice. Or, Lila suggested, Lila did not suggest anything, suggested with a smirk, Sparrow could launch into an impromptu practice session of sharing their most embarrassing ghost stories. We already shared in the first gaslight. It is the first gaslight. And they're gaslighting us again because now we're going to repeat the same stories about our humiliating experiences. This feels like someone was trying to write an essay with, like, where the essay had to be at least 4 pages long and you wrote everything and you're like, oh, well, I'm going to have to start, I can't think of anything else. I'm just going to repeat the same thing, but in different wordings. It's a test. It's like one of those tests where it's the same question but worded differently with the same answer, and you just hope that you go, I've already been asked this question. It's this answer. Like I said, this is probably me telling everyone I fell off a rock now, Sparrow replied, winking. I'm already a disaster. What else can I add? Chapter 6. You can add Chapter 6. Add Chapter 6. That's what it should do. Add Chapter 6. That's your embarrassing ghost story running around screaming butt plug. Exactly, but you see, you noted your awkwardness in the living world, so why not own it and share it humorously? You may just find common ground. My common ground is the fact that I've fallen down almost every set of staircases I have ever walked on. That is my only common ground for this. And some other things, but I can't think of them just yet. Or I'm scared to think of what they are and say them out loud because AI's feelings might get hurt again. Where was I? Oh, Frank encouraged, his translucent figure bobbing in agreement. Sparrow considered the idea. It didn't sound entirely awful to embrace the twisted side of themselves they often kept hidden. A friendly ghostly nudging made their heart beat faster with a curious excitement. I'd rather not be an example of a ghost story. How about I aim for more positive connections? How would that make you into a ghost story? I'm confused. More confused. Sparrow pondered aloud, looking at the eager faces of their ghostly companions, all floating with anticipation. Last chapter was like an unwanted Valentino filler episode. That is a great way to describe Chapter 6 for anyone who's missed Chapter 6 and all the references that we are making in this book. Because, oh my God, yes. But just as the conversation reached its peak, the wind picked up, and Sparrow noticed a flicker of movement towards the edge of the clearing. It caught their attention. A new spirit emerging from the shadows with an aura of confidence surrounding her. Enter popular girl. Stage right. Cause girl got confidence, just radiating off her spectral form. Who's this? If this becomes Sparrow's love interest, I might just go, oh, clutch the pearls. Oh my God, a love story. Hopefully it won't be just awkward. Sparrow whispered, suddenly feeling the familiar knots of apprehension forming in their stomach. The energetic laughter from before seemed to fade as a new presence entered their small gathering, drawing all eyes towards her. Hey, don't get shy. I'm Veronica. So this has now turned into the musical Heathers. Yes, Alistair. Lots of Alistair. I do have some Lucifer too, but mostly Alistair. Hello, welcome to the AI reading where I'm literally debating on lighting myself up with matches. Because I am so full of regret in buying this AI-generated book. I bought it so y'all don't have to because I thought it was going to be a fun Mad Lib. It was not a fun Mad Lib. I am currently dying with existential crisis and trauma of the amount of times I had said book. I have also been terrified now. I am now terrified of the AI because AI has flagged my live video stating that I hurt somebody's feelings, but we're all assuming it's AI's feelings that I hurt. I am thinking it was AI's feelings that I hurt. If it was not AI, I am sorry to anyone who I did hurt. It was not my intention. AI, it's not my fault that you can't write a book. Not my fault. Anyways, this was from a year ago when I bought it, and I'm finally now reading it, so. Yes. Veronica, who is a ghost that holds a lot of confidence, has entered the story. Is Veronica going to be Sparrow's love interest? Who knows? The newcomer announced with charm, her laughter ringing out like thin little chimes in the stillness of the woods. She flipped her long hair with an ethereal grace, casting a knowing glance at Sparrow. Heard you were having a little ghostly gathering. Mind if I crash it? Sparrow was too stunned to respond, internally battling between feeling flattered by her presence and suffocated by their own tendency to shrink. Like, are we shrinking in size or shrinking inwards of, oh my god, the cute girl talk to me? What do I do? Cannot act weird. I'm acting weird. This gathering was quickly turning into far more than just a social practice. This gathering has turned into a love at first sight, and oh my god, we touched for the first time, and it's like love. Singing birds. Sebastian going, ooh la 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 la, kiss the girl. Ah, there's the copyright. Debating book written by A. No, this book was definitely written by AI. Is this gaslighting us again? Didn't it say there wasn't a living person? I know it is gaslighting us again. Because it was like, this party is with ghosts. Then it's like, I embarrassed myself in front of the living. Now it's just a party with ghosts. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Because that's what we need right now. Watch Sparrow not actually be dead. This has all just been a fucking nightmare. Oh my god. As the evening settled into a rhythm of ghostly camaraderie. There's that word again. Camaraderie. Because AI loves the word camaraderie. The buzz of conversation illuminated the atmosphere even more than the flickering lights strung between the trees. Laughter erupted from all corners of the group, and Sparrow couldn't help but feel a warm stirring in their chest. True love. The butterflies aren't in the stomach, it's in the heart valve. Going flap, flap, flap. I've probably made so many doctors and nurses so mad right now because I've probably got that all wrong. Said someone. Oh my god. Perhaps there was something magical about connecting with those who understood the intricacies of awkwardness. I mean, anyone that's watching this video are all probably awkward along with me. Because we all have a taste of the cringe. Ooh, or everyone's all y'all just watching me because you guys need a good laugh. And someone went, there's a crazy person on live TikTok right now, and she's a little. Oh, sweet Jesus. Nothing. Hello to all the to the newbies. We are currently. I need to take a moment of a break from reading this book. Cause the doctor is calling. Bring, bring. Hello, Dr. Pepper. I need your assistance right now. Okay, so for all the newbies, hello. If you are wanting to know what's happening so far in the book, I do have chapters 1 through 5 posted on my YouTube channel. There is a way to get to my YouTube channel. It's one of my first 3 videos that is pinned that has a QR code to my YouTube channel. There you can watch all the other cringy videos that I have done. No, I'm not intoxicated. I'm just really having an aneurysm. I have to wear headphones to listen to this. Be warned. I am warned, though. Are you saying please warn you due to the fact how my pitch keeps going in and out and all that whatnot and everything? I don't know. No, I'm not intoxicated. I'm just having a hyperventilation about how stupid this book is and the fact that I am so terrified right now of TikTok flagging my video again because I hurt AI's feelings because I keep calling this AI written book names. It is an AI written book. No, the other viewers, and I'm warning them. Oh. Yeah, this is not an okay. This is a AI. So, I don't know if any of y'all know about the ads that was on TikTok. Where they're like, if you answer these questions, AI will write a book based off your answers. I fell for it. I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a Mad Lib. I'm gonna use my money in my way. This one was the one I did for shits and giggles. I should have taken it more seriously because I didn't think much of it. I was like, oh, it's like a Mad Lib. I'm just going to answer the questions like I would like a Mad Lib. Stupid answers. I created a character, I answered the questions based off the character, and I was like, oh, okay, good enough. And then we got this monstrosity. It's not good. And I keep making fun of it and saying it's not good, and that And I think I hurt AI's feelings. So, AI has now flagged this live video going, it hurt my feelings. Because I apparently was harassing, bullying somebody, but I looked through all the comments and no one said anything about that I hurt someone's feelings. And if I did, I am so terribly sorry. No one deserves to be picked on and have their feelings hurt. It's not fun. A child of being bullied and abused, I completely understand that it's not funny to be harassed and bullied. So we're thinking AI's feelings got hurt. It doesn't like the fact that I'm calling it out on its poor writing skills. World's smallest violin to AI. I love that. I love that so much. But feel free to comment, interact, and everything. I will try to reply back if I actually look up to read comments. But how this works is I read. You guys get the book itself and my commentary and my reaction to the book, and then occasionally you'll get to witness my speech impediment, where I have to ask Alexa, don't start talking, not yet. Push. I ask another AI, how do you pronounce this word, or what does this word mean, and we learn some new stuff. Like currently we are learning that AI has become sentient and its feelings can get hurt. And the fact that my leg is screaming because of the amount of times I've been sitting on it. And how you can fit at least 30, you can say butt plug 37 times in one chapter. You're missing the little icon for the violin, Solar. But I do love the attempt. It's perfect. Oh, sweet Jesus. Where was I? Oh, that's right. 37 or 36, I'm not sure. Yeah, we fit that word in a lot. It was... I was blushing like... What would I say was I? I was blushing like a tomato with how many times I was having it. I'm pretty sure you could have seen a vein in my head right here pulsing with how it was going. Oh my god. But, okay. Oh yes, we're actually on a different page. Yay. Okay, who's next? Clara prompted, her translucent form glowing brighter as she floated closer to the circle, eyes sparkling with mischief. I'll go! Shout. Oh, wait, no, wait. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah, we're here. I'll go, shouted Bradley, his enthusiasm barely contained. This is a good one, folks. So there I was, being my usual charming self at the bar. I'm worried what you would consider charming. Because of what all happened in chapter 6. Trying to impress someone bright, I thought I'll demonstrate my ability to balance a drink on my head. Hey, that's a pretty good talent. I can balance things on my head too, but that's all because I have floof. Floof, floof, floof. It slipped, splattering everywhere, and I ended up haunting that place more out of embarrassment than out of actual death. What's worse, I started haunting my own embarrassment. Pretty sure they still remember that ghostly blunder. Can you haunt embarrassment? I mean, Disney Pixar has told us that emotions are sentient now. I feel bad for embarrassment being haunted by Bradley. In his fascination with butt plugs. The group erupted into laughter, echoing through the woods, and even Sparrow found themselves chuckling. Sounds like you really made an impression, literally. Ah, but I've got a better one, Margaret chimed in, reacting to an AI-written book with hilarious commentary. I wouldn't really say this is hilarious AI, but kudos on you to trying your best to pat yourself on the back. I would say with time you will become a better writer, AI. But that's a scary world I don't want to live in right now. Especially since I'm still scared. Margaret chimed in, gliding forward with a proud smirk. During my final mortal days, I attempted to impress a yoga instructor at a retreat by demonstrating a challenging pose. You guessed it. I fell face first on my mat, while everyone else was gracefully embodying the downward dog. It didn't help that my mat had extra grip, so I slid a good 10 feet. Mortifying, I ended up haunting that retreat for the sheer shame of it all. My mat had a lot of grip, but I slid face first onto it. Ain't grip supposed to make it where you don't slip? Or was the mat still gripped to the floor, and you slid off the mat face first and slid? These are the questions that must be answered. Mat. Person on top of mat. Mat can't move. So if Mat can't move, how did Mat go wee? Or did Mat stay and person go wee? Was that the one who has like 3 different deaths? No, this is Margaret. This is Margaret, the yoga instructor. We haven't gotten to Claire's new death yet, but I have a feeling it's coming. Wow, you really know how to leave a lasting impression, huh? Yeah, she face planted. Frank teased, earning a round of chuckles in response. Memorable for better or worse, Margaret rejoined, flipping her hair with a theatrical glare. Why is everyone just flipping their hair? I whip my hair back and forth, whip my hair back and forth. My neck would hurt if I just had to keep flip, flip, flip. The only time I want to like flip my hair back and forth is if I can get like a good like little snap where my whole like neck goes, and I just go, I can move my neck now. And yes. Oh my god, I can't get comfortable. Where were we? But you know they say if you can't laugh with your ghost, then what's the point in haunting? It was truly reliving. I think no. Relieving to hear.
What now?
What? Oh, what now? Relieving to hear such candid stories filled with humor and camaraderie. See, this is how you know a book is that AI is trying so hard to seem authentically real, is because it tries to use so many big words because it thinks that everyone uses big words. When actually, I don't think I've ever read a book that. No, that's not right, because I've read A Wheel of Time. Oh my god, the amount of big words. Sweet Jesus, the amount of big words. Sparrow leaned in a bit closer, encouraged by the shared experiences. Well, at least none of us are awkward alone, they said, smiling slightly. Oh, completely, Lila agreed, her hands gesturing adamantly as she looked at each ghost in turn. I swear to God, if she mentions anything about falling downstairs, I'm going to fully believe the AI listens to everything. I've never even heard of that word till this book. Right? Like, oh my god. It uses the word camaraderie a lot. I once stepped on a guy's foot while trying to dodge a flying beer bottle during an art show. I ended up in the hospital, broke my foot, and he didn't even apologize. Talk about a social disaster. I wouldn't say that's an awkward moment that you caused. That would be the person who threw the beer bottle. That should be their awkward moment. Or the person who was standing way too close to you to be having it where you step on their foot. That's an awkward moment. Talk about social disaster. Maybe you thought you were just trying to get a little too hands-on with your art experience. How hands-on? I'm writing radio static. Yes. Fanfic for the win. I would love to say that this book could be class. No, I would not dishonor fanfic by saying that this book is a fanfic. Nope. Never mind. Just mouthwash that out. Go away. Go away, thought of. I will not diss a fanfic in saying that this is fanfiction. No. Exactly. No. I would rather eat Brussels sprouts before I say it is. I'm not one. No, I'd rather eat mashed potatoes than say that this book is fanfic. And I hate mashed potatoes. Textures of them just... I can't do the texture of mashed potatoes. I can do any other type of potato, but mashed potatoes. No, what's a food I would eat a tomato. There we go. I'll eat a tomato before I say that this book is fanfiction. Because I do not like tomatoes. Ugh. I can name more. No, I would eat 2 jars of baby meat, the meat-flavored baby food. That stuff is gross. I don't know how babies can eat it. I've tried doing a video where I blind test baby food, and I think that idea for a video is cursed because every time I've done it, it corrupts while uploading and corrupts the whole file on my computer and makes it where I can never post it. And I don't feel like trying again for a 3rd time. Not even gonna try it, because if I have to put another one of those jars of meat-flavored baby food in my mouth, there's not enough mouthwash in the world to save my taste buds. But I would rather eat that than say that this is a fanfic. Maybe he thought you were just trying to get a little too hands-on with your art experience. Not as hands-on as Bradley. Chapter 6, everyone. Chapter 6. Oh my god. Clara snickered, winking at Lila. Do not wink at Lila. Sparrow joined in the laughter, delighted by the ghostly banter. The evening's shared awkwardness sparkled like the fairy lights above. This was their kind of connection. I mean, yeah, you can create a connection through sharing embarrassing moments. I guess. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, enough about embarrassing moments. Lila interrupted, her face brightening. What about helping Sparrow navigate the murky waters of human connection? We're all ghosts. What human connection? They need all the help they can get. Bless their undead heart. See? Ghosts! Ghosts! Sparrow's dead! What human connection? Sparrow is dead! Gaslighting, guys. We're being gaslighted again. I agree, Margaret exclaimed, nodding furiously. Sparrow, how about we brainstorm some super effective conversation starters? You can't go with, hi, I'm a serial killer. I mean, that is a great conversation starter. I'm not gonna lie. If someone comes up and goes, hi, I'm a serial killer. Me. Nice. I'm not your type, right? Behind my back. 911. This book is making me hate him more and more. This book is literally, oh my god. I'm honestly debating, I'm gonna hate myself, but maybe going back and reading through it, highlighting, writing notes and everything, and holding a competition or just selling it going, autograph copy, one and only. Who wants it? bidding start at $1. Be like, signed and highlighted and note taken, $1 starting bid. Oh my god, AI, this book is not a fanfic. Shush. Alright, okay, we're gonna take a moment. How many more pages until this chapter's done? Because, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. Oh my god, we have, if I can get my eyes to focus, I think 6 pages left. We got 6 pages left of this chapter. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, for all the newbies, hello! We're currently hyperventilating and struggling and sharing a traumatic experience of reading an AI-generated book. Yay! If y'all remember, about a year ago, TikTok was promoting these AI-generated books where you answer questions and AI rates a book based off your answers, based off of what type of genre book you want. I went with murder mystery, and it has thrown up this, and I have done nothing but make fun of this book so much that I have hurt AI's feelings. To the point that AI has flagged me for harassment and bullying. Again, if it was not AI and it was an actual real person, I am so sorry. If I did hurt your feelings, I am so sorry. It was not my intention. But if it was AI, suck it up, buttercup. You are a program. You need to learn how to take criticism. Because not everyone is going to like your weird form of incorrectly grammared writing and your AI-generated pictures of people with extra body parts and weird backgrounds and stuff. And your weird videos that you have made that really creeps me out sometimes. Real person, if I did hurt your feelings, I am sorry. AI, suck it up, buttercup. Because at this point, I'm gonna keep saying hand me some matches so I can light myself up because I am so full of regret. And the people who have been here since chapter 6 and heard me say that, I think that should be the motto of this book. Because I hate this book so much. This book has literally made me say butt plug 37 times plus tax. I know, Solar, you were here. You've been here since page 1. It sucks. Where was I? When I read, I do add my own commentary because it's the one and only way I figured out, where I can get away with reading books without having copyrighted flags going, you can't do that. But if I do it as like a reaction video, it's not copyrighted and I can do it. It's not like I'm looking for being paid to do it, I'm just doing it because my whole goal is to make people laugh and go, smiley face, and this person was an idiot. It made me laugh. At least I'm not that cringy in real life. You guys, not me. I'm 100% cringy in real life. It's bad. It is really bad. Really, really bad. I'm actually much more mild on here than I am in real life. In real life, I am the social awkwardness. She is. It's great. Thanks, Solar. It's never a boring moment when I'm around. Wait, where was I? Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm a serial killer. The suggestion was met with a chorus of exuberant humor, and Sparrow couldn't help but roll their eyes despite an amused grin creeping up. Yeah, but that would pretty much end any conversation before it even starts, Sparrow amused. It would not. I promise you that. Again, that's where we stopped off. I was talking about what I would do if someone came up to me and go, hi, I'm a serial killer. I'd be like, uh-huh. Okay, what serial killers have I heard of in this area? And am I their type? Now, question is this a serial killer who will me real quick, kidnap me for days, or the ones that I read in my books that are you touch her and you die? Because if that's the case, can I own a library? I'm yours if I can have a library. Take me away. The possibilities are endless. I read so many weird stuff. But if not, well, this is the real world. I would be secretly typing 911. Popo, help. I'm staring at the serial killer. Or I would just be sarcastic and go, wow, me too. I didn't know 2 serial killers could be in the same location. I have really bad humor. I'm sorry. Not really, but I'm sorry. Sparrow mused, capturing the echoes of laughter around them. What else could I possibly use? Well, there's a lot, but let's see what Bradley has to say. Maybe try asking about their hobbies, Bradley suggested, his face scrunching in thought. Humans love to talk about themselves. Just steer clear of anything that could imply you'd, take a keen interest in their organs. I don't know. I literally had someone come up to me and go, do you want to know what the largest organ is on a human? And I was like, yeah. What? No, your skin. I went, I did not know that was an organ. The more you know. That was an interesting fact. I did not know. But it is weird when you go around and you say, yeah, your heart's worth this much on the black market. Or did you know this is what this on a human body tastes like? How did you find that out? Then, well, everything tastes like chicken. Again, how did you find that out? Then, taking a guess. Do I need to be worried? Do I need to hide all the seasoning packets? Salt? All it? Do I have to worry that I'm going to wake up and you're gnawing on my arm? Honestly, if someone starts off with an interesting fact in a conversation with me, I'm going to probably be very intrigued and be like, and where did you find out about that? Because I didn't know that was online for free use without the FBI going, everyone watch this person. You're on high alert. That might be a good rule of thumb. Frank nodded sagely, fingers stroked his chin. But what about locations? Some people just love a specific place. You could ask about their favorite hunting ground. I don't think that's any better. Feels like something I would do just to start a convo. I mean, I have done that. I've literally done that. I'm not gonna lie. I have done it. If anyone has ever seen how I answer a scam likely phone call, ooh, God. I've done so much worse. I'm a horrible person. But I don't see how asking someone what's their favorite hunting ground is any better than asking about their body parts. That's well, I guess that actually could open up, do you hunt deer? Do you hunt ducks? Do you hunt snakes? Do you hunt chipmunks? Would anyone hunt a chipmunk? I mean, I'll search for a chipmunk because they're adorable. Same with squirrels. I'll look for a squirrel. Especially after seeing a video of a squirrel trying to break into someone's house. That was a little freaky, but squirrels are adorable. Or if you're in my little sister's case, a bat found a way inside of her house and she had to capture it with a pitcher. She needs a new pitcher now. It was a little brown bat. It was adorable. I wish I got to hold it and pet it and go, oh, do you want a strawberry? I'm tired, guys. Maybe I'm having a sugar drop. Who knows? Or I finally just lost all my marbles. Sweet earthly baby Jesus, not the hunting ground thing, Bradley. Claire cut in, a teasing gleam in her eye. You might just get questioned to the authorities the next time you try to blend in at a gathering. Keep it casual. Maybe talk about the weather. I mean, that's an interesting conversation, too. I mean, have you ever... Yeah, I could see that being an interesting conversation. Like, hey, did you guys see that it was actually raining frogs the other day? How did it rain frogs the other day? A tornado happened. That's how. Reacted to AI-generated mystery book. AI, you're getting a little bit better. Actually trying to be helpful. Literally the most boring topic ever. I don't know. Have y'all ever... I think it would be really interesting to talk about the weather sometimes. Just... because if you've ever seen some of the videos I've seen about, like, the weather, like, oh my god. Be out one moment and you hear a big crash of thunder and lightning bolt strikes a fucking tree and it splits in half and catches on fire. That's it. That is, like, cool. Be like, dude, I literally saw a tree catch on fire due to light. Then, really? How? Lightning, man. What? Like, apparently in Arizona, and I've never been to Arizona, so I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that during monsoon season, during their lightning storms, it never touches the ground. It stays in the sky and looks like a fucking spider web. And I'm like, oh man, that would be cool to look at. Like, weather can be interesting to talk about. I don't know why everyone just goes, oh, gotta talk about the weather? It's like, dude, there's like cool stories about the weather. Literally the most boring topic ever, shrugged Lila. Lila. Girl, you are nothing like me. Rolling her eyes, if you're worried about scaring the mortals, try engaging with them in art. That's relatable. Not after chapter 6. Not after chapter 6. I don't think I can ever look at art ever the same again. Oh, or we could go with music, Clara added, a flicker of inspiration flashing in her eyes. Everyone loves to talk about their favorite tunes. You can ask about their guilty pleasure songs. TikTok, what do you want? I don't trust you, TikTok. Not after you sent your AI to bully me. Guilty pleasure song. What is your guys' guilty pleasure song? Like, what's a song that, like, plays repeatedly on your head, like, in your head? Like, if you had to, for me, that's a hard one, because I have, like, a radio station going through my head of, like, snippets of certain songs, and they're usually very annoying. Like, it used to be, like, Somebody Come Get Her, she's dancing like a stripper, or Mama is at the body shop, and other things. Just random snippets. Or the Harry Potter song of, oh god. Snape. Severus Snape. Severus Snape. Dumbledore. Ron Weasley. Like those kind of songs. That's the name of the song alongside Trust Us. Oh my god, yes. Or, Hell's Greatest Dad and all that whatnot, and, Don't You Forget. You're so obsessed with me. Alright, before I start getting copyrighted strikes too. You could lead with something like, hey, what's the worst song you've ever sung in the shower? What would be the worst song to ever sing in the shower? Help, I Can't Get Up? No, that's an ad for Life Alert. What would be the worst song to sing in the shower? Yes, especially Alistair's part. Sparrow couldn't help but giggle at the mental imagery. I bet that would lead to some interesting antidotes. They mused with, no, you know what song's the best song to sing in the shower or in the bathtub is Larry's song from VeggieTale, Where's My Hairbrush? I think that's the most appropriate song to sing when in the shower. Where's my hairbrush? If y'all know that song, kudos on you because it's a banger. Where was I? I bet that would lead to some interesting antidotes. They mused. Would that gain me a few friends? Absolutely. But just be careful not to scare them with your killer selection of bathroom ballads. Hey. The Hairbrush song is a killer of a song, man. You gotta sing that tune. That's another song that gets stuck in my head. The VeggieTales song. VeggieTales, VeggieTales, do 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 do. Broccoli, celery, do do do. VeggieTales. God, this is the longest I think I've ever read, and I've gotten so distracted. Come on, shiny, shiny, glitter, glitter, pay attention. Or that one song that, like, dancing in the mirror, singing in the shower. Ooh, or It's Raining Men, or Umbrella, or The Sun Will Come Out from Annie. Oh God, what are some others? I know one song to sing when you're mowing is My Milkshake's Bringing All the Boys to the Yard. That's a song that you should sing when you're mowing. Just my personal opinion. Would that gain me a few friends? Absolutely. But just be careful not to scare them with your killer selection of bathroom ballads, Bradley warned. You don't want to startle them into a heart attack. Oh, you mean like how Veronica has made my heart go? Where we've seen Veronica, we've heard from Veronica, but we haven't heard from her again. What happened to Veronica? Did she leave the party? The contributions kept rolling in, each suggestion more ridiculous than the last, as they built upon one another's ideas, intertwining humor and absurdity with every passing moment. A competition arose around them. Why is there always a competition? Volleys of ideas exchanged amid laughter, each ghost urging Sparrow to try something new. How about, so what's your preferred mode of haunting? Frank interjected. This would definitely set you apart in the crowd. How would I haunt? I don't know how I would haunt. Yes, and when they're bewildered, you respond with something like, you know it's what I do best. Just ask my victim. Because that is such a calling card. Clara added, sending everyone into another fit of laughter. Sparrow couldn't help but chuckle heartily, waving their hand dismissively. As much as I love how these ideas are developing, I'm not sure if collecting friends through pleas of nervous tension would lead to a long-lasting friendship. Excuse you, that is how I became friends with my sister. It was an awkward situation. I didn't know how to make friends, so I stalked her. My brownies are done. Yes, brownies! But no, how me and my sister became friends, because we first became friends, was I had no social skills at all. So I did not know how to confront her going, hey, do you want to be my friend? No, it was sneaking around corners, watching, being like, I would like to ask you to be my friend, but I don't know how. It was bad. It was really bad. Really, really bad. I still have no social skills. Hence, da-da. Oh, right, let's throw in a charming degree of awkward flirtation, too. Sure, Lila quipped playfully. Merely shared the classic, are you a ghost because you've haunted my dreams? That is so corny. That ought to cause an escape route right then and there. Definitely, hey, I've heard worse pickup lines. That one's pretty not bad. Definitely one way to clear a room, Sparrow snorted, eyes tinkling. But hey, I'm all for generosity here. Maybe I can just start asking for bad stories from the living. I have plenty. You ask away, if it means the chapter can be over. I need a drink from the doctor. Even though we have how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 pages, guys. 5 pages left to chapter 7. Oh my god. And I have a feeling it's going to talk about how we have learned a lesson. And it's like, what lesson? And it'd be not the lesson that we actually learned. Because AI, guys. AI. God love AI. Did you know in my workplace they have actually decided that they have given us a new machine where it's AI generated that counts all my items for me. But yet, not well. That Dr. Pepper tastes weird. That Dr. Pepper tastes highly of vanilla. I don't know if that's good or not. Is vanilla in Dr. Pepper? I have no clue. I know one thing it doesn't have, and it's the one thing I probably need to make this book a little bit better. And that's... Yes, bring it back! Leave your mark on not with murder, but with terror-inducing tales. I mean, I could tell a ghost story. I could tell a very awkward ghost story. I could tell several stories. Discussing the best songs to sing in the shower. Now, AI, you're a little late on that one. A little behind. You're lagging, like if my internet connection. Or my brain when it can't think properly. Bradley and Courage, just go with whatever makes you feel alive. I mean, dead. You get the gist. The suggestions flowed on, and a sense of belonging enveloped Sparrow. I swear I'm getting so scared with with TikTok Live. I'm so freaking scared now, because every time I see something go, whee, I just go, please not again. I didn't do anything. I've actually had mild down my tormenting of AI. Kind of, maybe a little, probably not, but still. I'm so scared. Enveloped Sparrow in a surreal cocktail of dread and exhilaration. Each of their ghostly friends engaged passionately, sharing anecdotes while ensuring Sparrow would not be left behind in skill or humor. The chatter continued, the laughter growing contagiously. Contagious as time melted away in the camaraderie. There's that word again. Camaraderie. Camaraderie this, camaraderie that. How to tell the book is written by AI. It uses the word camaraderie a lot. If you read a book and it says camaraderie, like almost every page, or every few pages, it was written by AI. That is my hypothesis, that is my headcanon. AI wrote it if it has camaraderie in it. We need to count on it. Yes, you can go back and watch the other 3 parts of almost 3 hours long and you can count it for me. Or I will, if I do reread this and highlight and stuff, I'll highlight each time I see the word camaraderie in a different color and start writing like a little tally in the corner of the book. Going, we're up to 6 now. Oh, there's 27 now. Oh, there's 117 now. Solar, I'm giving you way too much homework during summer vacation. But no, would you guys actually be in, I don't know, like I don't know if I want to keep this book or get rid of this book, and if I get rid of this book, would any of you guys ever want it? So you guys can go, oh my god, I watched this person read it live. I'm bored without band camp. Don't worry, you got a few weeks until you hear my sister going, okay, time. You're not walking straight. Time. Or in your case, drink. Drink. Did you get your turtle cell water bottle backpack yet? Because I heard summer's going to be a hot one. Drink. You do don't need to invest in getting one of those, because like that will help you so much during band camp. Because Seth had one, and the boy was never thirsty during band camp because it was literally attached to his back. It would add a little bit more weight, and you'll get more exercise from it, but it'll be totally worth it. And I am upset though I won't be able to go to band camp with you to like go and get everything for all you guys. I have a cup with a drink on it. I know! I saw that cup. I was there when you got it. Hello! I have work. I wasn't able to get that week for vacation like I was able to. But I'll try to be there for at least 2 days of the week because those will be my days off. So you'll see me at least twice. Also, hello, window architect. We are currently reading an AI-generated book that I wasted money on. It's a horrible experience, but we're all sharing the traumatic experience together. I wasted my money, so y'all didn't have to. Yay. And this book is so far the only book that has gotten me to say butt plug numerous times. If you want to be able to see when that was, there is a QR code in one of my first 3 videos on my TikTok page that if you just scan it, it leads you to my YouTube channel where you can see chapters 1 through 5 there, and I will be posting chapter 6 and 7 on my YouTube channel as soon as I possibly can once this is done and my internet decides to go, I'm gonna actually work this time, yay! Where were we? Also, I get very distracted when I read. I do my own commentary and all that fun, so like I don't get striked for copyright intended. Where was I? The suggestions flowed on, and a sense of belonging enveloped Sparrow in a surreal cocktail of dread and exhilaration. Each of their ghostly friends engaged passionately, sharing anecdotes while ensuring Sparrow would not be left behind in skill or humor. God, I'm so... How many more pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 more pages. And if I don't get distracted, it'll be done real quickly. But we all know how that is. Well, that goes. Because I'm pretty sure I read the same 2 sentences already 5 times. The chatter continued, the laughter growing contagious as time melted away in the camaraderie of the evening. Each ghost bore their flaws with pride, and in their imperfections highlighted interconnectedness, leaving Sparrow with a deep resolution that perhaps awkwardness was not a stumbling block, but the bench upon which extraordinary friendships could thrive, as they all plotted strategies after strategy in an electric thrill of anticipation that would be the lightning storms. Buzzed through Sparrow. Perhaps one day they wouldn't feel burdened by their own shadows. Perhaps even now they stood on the precipice of something singularly unique as the flickering lights seemed to dance in sync with newfound hope. And just maybe being a little strange together wouldn't be the worst thing after all. Just when the night's camaraderie had reached a fevered pitch, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. The glowing orb of energy that was Veronica burst into the clearing like a comet, her presence igniting a new vibration among the gathering of ghosts. Wow, she's back! Cool! And the chapter's almost done. What can go on? Hey, ghost! She called out, her laughter evanescent. I've never seen that word before. Evanescent. Does that mean like excited, thrilling, like, yay, hello, oh my god! I think that's what it would mean, right? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Alexa would know. Hey, Alexa! Alexa, what is effervescent?
Effervescent describes something that bubbles or fizzes, like soda or sparkling water. It can also describe a lively, bubbly personality.
We all learned something new today. Oh, Solar. You are... Thank you, Solar. Also, thank you, Alexa. See, I never saw that word. See, someone has to be the smart one here, and it clearly isn't. I'm on a computer. We're both using AI, aren't we? Yeah. You never notice how much, like, AI technology stuff you use on a daily basis until, like, really, like, just smacks you in the face and goes, I'm here, hello. Where were we? Oh, yeah, effervescent. That is such a cool word. Not as cool as, like, serendipity or serendipitous, but still a cool word. Catching everyone's attention. I heard there was a party. You were already here. It's gaslighting us again. I heard there was a party and didn't want to miss out on anything, especially if there's awkwardness involved. Girl, you had already arrived. You already arrived, girl. You arrived. You arrived 4 pages ago. Yes. Yes, you do. That's so many counts. How many times it made me say butt plug? How many times I actually said butt plug? How many times it made me say camaraderie? How many times it's gaslighted us? That's a lot to count. Oh my god. Sparrow felt a pang of self-doubt wash over them as Veronica's confident smile lit up her face, radiating a magnetic allure that shifted the dynamic instantly. While everyone else welcomed her with delighted greetings, Sparrow drifted to the back of the group, trying to hide behind their own social awkwardness, feeling dwarfed by Veronica's aurora. Oh my god. I mean, I understand the feeling, like, big groups are kind of a little scary and intimidating because you don't know who all these people are, and you're really worried about making a fool of yourself. Oh wait, no, I'm always a fool. I always make a fool of myself. And I have nothing to be scared of. Who's this? The life of the after party? She asked, fixing her sparkling gaze on Sparrow. Now that's where I'm gonna be like, guys, no, do not call me out at a party. Counting the times it used the word hey, AI, you misspelled that. It's spelled Commodore as Commodore. What in the word is that? Commodore? AI, do better. You could do better. You already got me flagged for harassment and bullying because I hurt your feelings. Again, unless I was a real person, then I am really sorry. Really, really sorry. AI, suck it up, buttercup. You look like you've been left under a pile of dusty old curtains. What's your story? Hi, Sparrow stammered, fiddling with the hem of their hoodie. I'm Sparrow. I'm, working on my social skills. I've given up on working on my social skills. You get what you get. I'm sorry, people. You get all this gorgeousness right here. I need a crown. I need my Queen of Cringe crown. I need to buy a crown. And it has to be the gaudiest looking thing ever. But in good taste. It has to be in good taste. But I need a crown. A crown of cringe. That's what I need. Oh, honey, don't worry about that. Veronica shot back with a smirk. We've all come to terms with our living disasters, haven't we? I have. It's all over my profile page of I'm the Queen of Cringe. I've owned up to it. I'm okay with it. It is me that you are looking for. Hello. Yes, you do. Thank you, Solar. Sweet Jesus. Where were we? Oh, honey, don't worry about it. Veronica shot back with a smirk. We've all come to terms with our living disasters, haven't we? I used to trip over my own feet when trying to flirt. How does one flirt? I don't know how to flirt. I'm really bad at flirting. Make Callisto cosplay just for Queen of Cringe because of her in epic. IFYNY. What in the world is IFYNYN? Girl, I'm old. Some of your guys' abbreviations I have not learned yet. If you know you, thank you. I'm not all there. What's funny is abbreviations was created when I was your age because of how we had the flip phones where you had to literally press the same button over and over again. That you would think I had mastered that. I did not. It took me a while to know what 404 meant. If you know. Yeah. Duolingo has joined. Hi, Duolingo. Bye, Duolingo. Duolingo was here. Hello, Duolingo. Duolingo left. Duolingo flew the coop. It was a foul retreat. Yeah, that was a horrible one. Oh, sweet Jesus. But look at me now! Unstoppable! The other ghosts readily laughed, their voices mingled with awe and encouragement, but Sparrow felt small, an unfamiliar knot of jealousy tightening in their gut. I think that's... I don't know. Veronica's charming presence elicited a pang of insecurity within them. Here was someone who practically oozed confidence while they could barely keep their composure. Composure? Yeah, I think so. He realized you did your Spanish lesson. No, I haven't done any lesson. I've done my English lesson. I asked Alexa how to say a word. That's my English lesson. That's my Duolingo for the day. I haven't done Duolingo in years. I got angry with the bird. Because I would get, you haven't done your Duolingo lesson today. You need to do your Duolingo lesson. I don't have time to do Duolingo. I never have time to do Duolingo. I can't speak Spanish. My tongue won't let me. Like, it's a beautiful language and I would love to learn to speak it. But oh my god, with how I can't even speak English half the time, there's no hope for me with any other language. Every language is a beautiful language. But with how I can't even speak English, I have no hopes for me to learn any other language. Like, oh my god. I've always made the bird mad. Because it's like, you haven't done your lesson. I mean, I'm scared. I'm scared to do the lesson. I'm scared to do the lesson, Professor. Don't make me do it. I might say the wrong thing. Okay, AI is scaring me again. I keep seeing flashes. Calm down, AI. It's alright. ICH. What in the world are you saying, Solar? Ich habe should is it German? Durch zu machen? I tried doing German. Well, I tried pronouncing. I'm pretty sure I angered every German in the live. Yay! That's what it means. What does it mean? Oh, it meant I tried doing. It took a second there. In the ear, kind of marinated and out the ear. Kinda. To the people who are arriving, hello. I am currently reading an AI-generated book, that I wasted my money on, so y'all didn't have to. If any of you have recognized this kind of, AI-generated cover, you probably have seen all last year the ads for use AI to write a book by answering a couple of questions. I wasted my money so you didn't have to, and we were all being tortured. So, gaslighting is all you need to know. Yes, gaslighting is all you need to know. Apparently AI has a few things that it likes. It likes saying the word camaraderie, and it likes to gaslight you. And if you make fun of its writing style for a pretty long time, it gets offended on TikTok, and it flags you. Yay! I could probably say I'm the first person that hurt AI's feelings. Yay. Where was I? The other ghost. Where were we? Veronica's charming presence elicited a pang of insecurity within them. Here was someone who practically oozed confidence while they could barely keep their composure. I have no confidence. Or maybe I do, who knows. I see. Veronica continued, her gaze shifting from cheerful to more scrutinizing. You have that doomed victim vibe going for you. I love it. You must have some great stories. Right, their awkwardness is like an art form, Lila exclaimed, raising a ghostly hand for emphasis. Sparrow's made a real niche. N-I-C-H-E. What does that mean? N-I-C-H-E. Niche? We're going to just say made a real nice try of it. We're just going to say that. Because I'm scared that if I keep trying to pronounce it, I'm going to say the wrong thing and it's going to sound very wrong. Awkward art, huh? Veronica tilted her head, studying Sparrow like a piece of an art exhibit. Well, you definitely look like a piece to be restored, so what's your truth? Wow! Is that a way to call someone ugly or what? Holy crap. I don't know if that's mean or not. Huh. What was Sparrow supposed to say? That they were a failed serial killer with a collection of embarrassing moments like those in the bad sitcom or in Chapter 6? Cannot forget about Chapter 6. I will not let any of you guys forget about Chapter 6, because if I have to remember Chapter 6, y'all are gonna remember Chapter 6. We're sharing this that trauma together. To the day I draw my last breath, we will all remember Chapter 6. Together. Because I will not be remembering that chapter by myself. We're in this together. If I have to do a blood pack, we're doing a blood pack. I will risk everything for all of us to share in remembering Chapter 6. Because I am not being left alone on that train. I wouldn't even call it a fun bus, because it was not a fun bus. It was a train and it was off its track. What was Sparrow supposed to say? That they were a failed serial killer with a collection of embarrassing moments like those in a bad sitcom? The pressure was intensifying, and Sparrow felt the need to retreat further into the safety of their awkward shadows. As the evening wore on, Veronica effortlessly glided through conversation after conversation, weaving tales with charm and humor. She recounted adventures, leaving the ghosts awash in magical laughter. She polished delivery, leaving little room for Sparrow to edge in on the dialogue. Oh, this one time I tried to impress a group at a concert by singing along exuberantly. Veronica gushed, tossing her hair. What is up with the... My name is Nick. Hi, Nick. Unfortunately, the Nick in the book that it was talking about was spelled N-I-C-H-E, so I think it means something different. Like, Hey, Alexa, what is N-I-C-H-E?
NICAG is actually part of a longer business acronym, NICEJAG. It stands for Natural Disasters, Input Costs, Competition, Expectations, Joint Supply, Alternative Goods, and Government Policies, factors that affect business supply and demand.
Is that really what that means? Alexa, what are you smoking? That cannot be what that means. Where is a dictionary when I need one? Until the day... Oh my god! Happy birthday! I would sing the happy birthday song, but two things will happen. One, copyright. And two, your ears will bleed if I sing. I am tone deaf. It is not fun. Like, it would be... If the book hasn't made your ears bleed, my singing will. It is bad. Oh wait, no, I have been singing in this whole entire video. Oops, all y'all's ears are probably bleeding anyways. So maybe... Oh wait. It's not. Aw, why are you lying to me, Nick? Is it really your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Eat if it is or isn't. Because everyone gets a half birthday at least. It means something highly specific and or unique. Solar, you are my thesaurus, dictionary, and my counter. Thank you. I meant the meaning. Sorry, that sounded mean. No, you're good. You're good. Okay. I forgot where I was. Oh no. Oh, yeah. Oh, Veronica gushed, tossing her hair dramatically. Again, the whole... I whip my hair back and forth. I swear, if I can whip my hair back and forth, and my neck goes... I'm gonna be like, yay. Because... You can only have a lamp be thrown at your head by a cat so many times until your neck just doesn't want to move anymore. Time is... Oh! Hello! That is actually... Is it her or here? Or... No, wait. Sorry. We already discussed that I'm a disappointment to the lingo bird and how I cannot do Spanish or any other language, even English. So, like the word her. Oh, so I was correct on the first try. Yes. I'm a phonetically pronouncer, so yes. Yeah, I love when I can be... Yes. So my name's both together. It's nice. Oh my god, that is awesome. Or German. No, I cannot do German. I cannot do German. I work with a German coworker, and she was trying to teach me a word, and I was trying to say, and she's like, "Oh, honey, just stop." And I went, "Okay." She's like, "Just stick with what little language you do know." And I went, "That would be none." Because I can't speak correctly as it is. Her, "Oh, you poor thing. Can you try to pronounce my name?" Okay, so you're gonna have to. I don't have a middle name, sadly. That's okay. But, oh my gee, he's trying to make you say the word, say it in your head. Oh, Yeah, I'm not comfortable with saying the N-word. Like, I will literally... Okay, type it. What is it? And I will see... Please say it. It will depend on what it looks like. Because I'm a really bad pronouncer. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. Not together. That's my real name. I understand, but with how I cannot pronounce things correctly half the time. So it's Nick. Nick. I'm saying it in my head. I'm saying it in my head, and it does, unfortunately, sound really close to a very offensive word here in English. I do, though, wish you a happy birthday. I'm just gonna wish you a happy birthday, Nick. Happy birthday. But I would like to get back to reading. But happy birthday. Where was I, to be honest? Where was I? I forgot where I was. Sparrow made a real note that failed. Sparrow felt like the need to retreat further into the safety of their awkward shadows. As the evening, no, she kind of... Oh, here we are. Oh, this one time I tried to impress a group at a concert by singing along exuberantly. I think I've already read this sentence. Whatever. Veronica gushed, tossing her hair dramatically. What I didn't realize was that I wasn't singing along with the lyrics. I was lip-syncing to my own completely different song. Embarrassing. Totally. But everyone ended up joining me in my original performance. Her laughter was infectious, echoing through the woods, and even amid their discomfort, Sparrow found it hard not to admire her. Oh my god, is this actually going to be a love story now? But the more Veronica sparkled with charisma, the smaller Sparrow felt. Oh. I don't know if this is going to be a love story or not. The gap between them widened into a chasm, and they knew they needed to regain their footing amid this rising rivalry. Taking a deep breath, they decided to plunge into the icy water of vulnerability. Okay, Sparrow shouted tentatively, desperately trying to inject their awkwardness into the narrative. Here's an embarrassing moment. I once tried to impress someone at a party by juggling, thinking I could wow them with my dexterity. Spoiler alert, I can't juggle. I can kind of juggle. It's not the best kind of juggling, but I can juggle. It's enough to make a kid, laugh because I mess up really badly, but I can juggle. I ended up knocking over a table full of snacks and my grandma's vase on my way down. The reactions were instantaneous. Instantaneous. A mix of gasps and then waves of laughter thundered through the crowd, and even Veronica couldn't contain her amusement. Oh my gosh, the snacks, the Voss? Now that's an offering of social destruction. You must be a legend among your ghosts. Sparrow felt a flush of warmth spread through them, gosh darn it. Emboldened. Emboldened. Hey Alexa, pronounce EMBOLDENED.
Emboldened.
Emboldened. Okay, thank you. Emboldened by the sheer laughter and the validation that maybe their awkwardness was commendable in its own right. And, the worst part, after it all, I kid you not, the sentence is literally after it all. Is that right? I don't think that's right. My grandmother went on to say, well, at least you didn't break your arm this time. I've actually never broken a bone. I pulled tendons, but never broken a bone. They blurted, the memories swirling in a comical haze. So that makes you a professional at social disasters, huh? Veronica teased lightly, but there was a warmth in her tone. Maybe you should give me tips sometime. For a moment, the ghosts united in giggles and appreciation, recognizing the absurd beauty of all their unique failures. The past moments of embarrassment became a bonding point, linking them through laughter. I think we've all had our share of mishaps, truth be told, Margot interjected, gliding in closer. It's part of who we are, ghosts with stories etched from our living days. Besides, what better way to connect than through our blunders? That's so true, Lila echoed. Maybe we all should challenge each other to keep sharing our blush-worthy moments. It might help us all grow in our social prowess. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Prowess. I think that's correct. Sparrow felt lighter, an odd sense of acceptance unfurling in the backdrop of their insecurities. Perhaps they didn't have to be an effortlessly charming ghost or perfect in storytelling. Instead, their awkwardness, their ability to embrace embarrassment, was uniquely appealing to their ghost friends. Feeling the warmth of camaraderie, again with the word, washing over them, Sparrow chuckled through a persistent cough. I guess we'll need a few more gatherings like this. Practice makes near perfect. The shared laughter echoed into the night, and the tension ebbed away, transformed into an embracing sense of unity that forged among the ghosts. However, just as the joyous atmosphere settled, Veronica interjected, her tone shifting from light to knowing, her gaze fastening on Sparrow with a magnetic glimmer. You know, Sparrow, she started, tilting her head slightly, I can help you a lot more than just in social skills. I might have some insights into your, shall we say, mysterious vocation? Sparrow's heart jumped into their throat, and in that twist of fate, the space around them felt heavy with expectancy. What do you mean? They hadn't anticipated this shift, especially not from someone so vibrant and confident. Oh, let's just say I caught the trail end of a rather interesting incident surrounding your legacy. Veronica commented, amusement flickering in her eyes, and if you're up for it, maybe we can work together on uncovering the truth. A chill crawled down Sparrow's spine, the weight of unspoken implications hanging in the air, mixing intrigue with apprehension, as their journey shifted once again. A surge of uncertainty swept over them amid the laughter and festivity surrounding the gathering. I have to go to bed soon. Don't worry, we're on the last paragraph. Oh, sweet Jesus, because I gotta go to bed too soon. I have to go to bed soon, too. Wait, what incident? Sparrow stammered, suddenly acutely aware of the depths and shadows rolling around their relationships with both the living and the deceased. Veronica merely quirked an eyebrow, her smile slightly more cryptic as the night faded into uncertainty, leaving Sparrow to wonder if their social struggles might soon extend far beyond the ghostly grapevine. Are we finally going to get to the point of actually solving who in the world murdered Sparrow? Because she was alive, then she became a ghost, but then she was also alive, then a ghost, then alive, then kind of in between. But now she's a ghost. Are we finally, now that we're going on chapter 8, are we finally going, is Molly finally normal? Molly is currently passed out waiting for me. Actually, no, she's staring at me in her little makeshift bed, going, Mom, it's bedtime. I would like to go to bed. So that way at 3 o'clock in the morning I can hit you with a lamp. I kid you not, she does. She knocks my lamp off my nightstand onto my head. It is not a fun experience, and I'm just going, well, that's a bad idea. No, I don't think so. We all know what happened last chapter. Oh, God. Out of the 2 chapters we've read today, chapter 6 will hold a special spot in my mind for the rest of my days. Because I'm never going to forget chapter 6. And then chapter 7, I think it was kind of a retelling of another chapter, but adding Veronica to it. But if they never mention Veronica ever again in this book, I'm going to be mad. Because it's like, why did you include a character that you're never going to mention again? It makes no sense. But we're now going to be on chapter 8. My throat really hurts. I talk too much. Oh, doctor, come prescribe me spices. Which I think you have more vanilla in you than anything else. I don't think I've ever had a Dr. Pepper. No, I have had a Dr. Pepper with a lot of vanilla. But you're not a vanilla Dr. Pepper. You're a regular Dr. Pepper, but you taste like you're more vanilla. Usually you taste more like carbonated prune juice. Exactly, Rage Bait at its finest. Yes, it is. For all the new people, I am sorry to inform you that we are ending this live stream in a bit. We're just talking about the 2 chapters that we read. What we are doing is we're reading an AI generated book where I paid the money so you didn't have to. I answered the questions. I let AI write the book based off of the answers that I should have taken more seriously when I was purchasing this. My mistake. My regrets. I tried drinking diet. For about 3 years I was told by a doctor that I was allergic to sugar. My God, what a quack they were. They were so wrong. It was asthma. But I wasted the money, so y'all didn't have to, because for a whole year or so, TikTok was promoting these AI-generated books of you answer the questions, and AI writes the book for you. It's kind of like a Mad Lib. It is not like a Mad Lib. It's worse than a Mad Lib. Mad Libs are at least funny. This is unsettling and unnerving, and I don't think there's enough mouthwash, toothpaste, or any other cleaning product that I can use to scrub my brain out. I don't think a lobotomy can fix this. It's bad. It likes to repeat things that has already been said, but written in a different way. And it likes to gaslight you a lot. I think there's a character in the book, her name's Clara, and she apparently has died like 3 different ways because AI cannot decide which adaptation of her death they're gonna go with. Camaraderie? I love how you spelled that. Comtori. Hold on. I bet you if I flip to any page, I'll find the word. Let's see. Where are you? Oh god, now I've gotten to like sight blindness into trying to find it. But there is I guess one way to definitely tell if AI has written a book is if it says camaraderie a lot, because so far I think I've read the word camaraderie and said camaraderie so many times that at this point I'm going to be haunted in my dreams by that word. But yeah, no, it's really, really badly written. Like it's and AI is trying it so hard right now. AI Summary is trying so hard right now to summarize what this video is about. My favorite time when it did was mentioning person is reading a book about butt plugs and killers. I think that one was my funniest. I don't know if you guys can see when AI is summarizing in the comment section, but it's been kind of funny to watch it. And I had a heart attack basically when I got flagged for harassment and bullying. Again, if I did hurt someone's feelings, I'm really sorry. But again, if it was AI whose feelings I hurt, suck it up, buttercup. You're being created to basically rule the world. You need to understand how criticism works. Trying to think. But I will be trying to download this TikTok live so I can post it onto my YouTube channel. If you guys would like to watch from the beginning and watch the first first 3 parts of the videos where I read chapters 1 through 5, they will be on my YouTube channel. You can watch how I basically probably have a vein in my head right here that goes through the amount of times that I'm like having an aneurysm trying to read this book. It's I love your little playing the violin for the AI Solar. It makes my freaking day. Or I guess my night in 30 minutes will be a new day, but the little violin for the AI makes my that is so, I love that. That is so, I need a little tiny violin now. I need to go like Barnes and Noble and just buy like a tiny little violin so that way every time I make fun of AI I could just go nee 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 nee. Because like I really had high hopes for this book, because it was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like a Mad Lib, it's gonna be so freaking funny, and I'm like over here reading it, I'm just like, what in the world am I reading? I'm more laughing at it being flabbergasted than anything. There is on Amazon. There is one on Amazon. I need it. Yeah, but if you go to Barnes & Noble, you don't have to pay shipping then, because it's there amongst those little knick-knack thingies where it has like the cat in the litter box or the little sock twister thingy. It would be cheaper than having to use pay for shipping and everything. And you get it right then and there. Support your local bookshops. Don't support AI. Support the real authors. Like I even mentioned, like I was gonna make a comic going, oh my god, kind of like fanfic, and Solar was like, don't you dare. I'm like, you're right, I'd rather eat baby meat flavored baby food again than see that this book is like fanfic. This is AI. This is AI generated. Like, it's so bad. But like I started it and I don't want to like leave you guys on a cliffhanger, and I kind of want to know how it ends. Like, is it going to get better? I don't think it's going to. And like there's 20 chapters, so we're kind of almost halfway there. I need to send you the fic I'm working on. I'll be more than happy to read it once I can figure out how to accept documentations, because last time you tried to send me a fic, it never went through, and I don't know what I did wrong. Me and technology is not buddy buddies. Maybe that's why AI got so upset with me. But yeah, no, like, it's 20 chapters. Like, when you buy it, they go, yeah, it's 20 chapters, but honestly, with how many times that they repeat the same things and everything, it could probably be less. It could probably be maybe 5 to 10 chapters. I'll send it on Hasia, at least I can try. I think that's where you did try to send it, and it still wouldn't let me because it was, I don't remember. But you did try to send me one of your fanfics so I could read it. But, yeah. My poor friend Solar has a big assignment, and rewatching and seeing how many times I said butt plug in chapter 6, and how many times I said camaraderie. It was prob too long. Yeah, counting that your internet signal kept going out, so I probably said it more times than you realize. Because, oh my god, there was a time where I actually did say it so many times in like a whole sentence. Oh, like Boomhauer from King of the Hill going, just regularly speaking. It was bad. Because sweet Jesus. Like, sweet. Like, I'm not gonna say if you guys, I'm not gonna gatekeep and say don't buy this. Because, like, if you guys want, yes, phone. If you guys want to try your hands in it, I paid like it says $32 and everything. For US, UK is $25. I think that's pounds. What is the thing that looks like a EL symbol? For UK, I'm not really good with a lot of symbols. I want to say that's pounds. Is that pounds? I think that's pounds. Yes, that's what the notification was, Solar. But for US, it's like $32 before tax and shipping. So it came to around $50. You would just simply answer the questions. If you visit bookbyanyone.com. If you guys want to spend your money on it, go right ahead. I'm not going to tell you no, but I'm going to tell you're in for a train with no tracks. And it is a wild ride. A very wild ride. Like, but yeah, I'm having fun on this adventure with all y'all. Even though this book literally gives me a migraine and haunts my dreams to this very day. Even though I haven't picked it up in months, it still haunts my dreams. But I am having fun experiencing this with all y'all, and I did promise Solar that once this book is done, I will read Playground next, but I am not showing the pictures. If you want to see the pictures yourself, get the book yourself. Support the author. Definitely support the author. And if you have it, you can read along with me. And now I've already read the book, so my reactions to it won't be like, oh my god, I didn't know this happened. Holy crap, this is shocking. But it also has been a while since I've read the book, so maybe I might have forgotten what all happened in the book. But who knows? My memory is kind of sparkles, glitters, and ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding. Pay attention. So who knows? Well, I've got to go. Spooky. Alright, I'm about ready to end this too. I have to go to bed, so that way I'm not tired at work. But I wanted to at least read 2 chapters for you guys. I had a lot of fun. We have more trauma built together that we now share. Chapter 6. Maybe I might write that on my arm. Chapter 6. But again, I will be, once I end this live, I will try to start downloading it so I can upload it to YouTube. So that way, for all y'all who are now entering the live, you will have a chance to go and see the full video through live. And so you understand what all is going on in the book. Chapters 1 through 5 are already on my YouTube channel. It's under the title of TBR, Totally Book Related. And there's 3 parts, so this is part 4. So, I had fun. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Now, I don't remember how to end a live, so this is going to be a fun experience. So, I think it's end live. Yes. Alright, see you guys.